The Southern Pecan Cake, the newest cake to the Beatrice Bakery lineup. Try it for yourself at Beatrice Bakery. Online.com. Welcome to a world of yum.
At Parkview Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just a professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, our passion. For happier, healthier furry friends. July marks 8 years of the Body Shop being open for business and serving Lincoln the best massage options in the area. Dennis and his team would like to thank all customers who have stopped in and let them relieve the pains and stress in their lives. Your continued business allows them to do what they are passionate about. Book an appointment today at thebodyshoplincoln.com. The Body Shop, your go-to for all types of massages at 48th and A. Bagels & Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in July. Try their new lemon cream cheese on any bagel or breakfast sandwich. And try the Karma Latte, as 10% of proceeds from that drink will go to the Great Plains Trail Network. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels & Joe.
The wait is almost over. The Guardians of Freedom Air Show is the hottest event in the area. Coming to Lincoln Airport on Saturday and Sunday 7. Elevate your air show experience with tickets to the premium seating tent, padded seats, meals, and more for just $125. Premium tickets are going fast, so buy yours today. To purchase premium tickets and for more information, visit LincolnAirShow.com. We'll see you at the Guardians of Freedom Air Show in late August.
July marks 8 years of the Body Shop being open for business and serving Lincoln the best massage options in the area. Dennis and his team would like to thank all customers who have stopped in and let them relieve the pains and stress in their lives. Your continued business allows them to do what they are passionate about. Book an appointment today at thebodyshoplincoln.com. The Body Shop, your go-to for all types of massages at 48th and A.
It's a new era for Nebraska football with a new head coach. Gear up for the season with 93.7 The Ticket's coverage of Big Ten Media Days. Live from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis on July 26th and 27th. Jay Foreman, Amon Green, Vershawn Jackson, Terrell Farley, Derek Pearson, Steve Sipple, and Jake Sorensen will be in Indy for our shows on Wednesday and Thursday. Coverage of Big Ten Media Days is brought to you by Ben Bleicher, a professional realty group of BHHS Ambassador Real Estate, Gary Michaels Clothiers, Warhorse Gaming, A1 Automotive, and the 1890 Initiative.
H&H Roofing, established in 2015, is proud to serve the local area, which includes the tri-state area in Nebraska, Iowa, and South Dakota. H&H Roofing has a professional team that are licensed and bonded, GAF Master Certified Installers, and an insurance preferred contractor that will work directly with your insurance company. Also a leading roofer, siding, and gutter specialist. H&H Roofing will service all residential, commercial, and agricultural needs. Go to hroofs.com for more information or call 402-359-2546.
You've driven by GE Landscape Supply count times, likely without even knowing, at 6701 Cornhusker Highway. Now it's time to stop in. GE Landscape Supply sells to homeowners and contractors with a vast selection of landscaping and construction materials. They sell in bulk to save you money, and you can buy anything from a 5-gallon bucket to a semi-load. And don't forget, they deliver anywhere. Stop by 6701 Cornhusker Highway from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday to Friday and 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturdays. Go to GELandscapeSupply.com for more info or call 402-467-1627.
This is 93.7 The Ticket.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
3-time national champion Vershawn Jackson.
Touchdown. Vershawn Jackson, number 34, gets the touchdown. Terrell Farley. Defending Terrell Farley, who last week in his first start was a holy terror. Number 43.
And Jake Bakovic.
I've talked to a few cats. They said that Bach got some game, man.
Coming at you live from the Coppels Chevrolet GMC studios in the heart of Lincoln, America. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Powered by Bauer. Here he is, Vershawn Jackson.
How they do that? 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 I bet you can do this thing, can't you? Let me see. Let me see you do it.
I don't want to floss.
Oh, you don't want to floss now. Don't be a hater, Rico.
At
You're
first,
on the captain's show.
At the first, it would look like the cha-cha-cha.
Come on. Let's see what they call that then.
Flossing.
That's what the floss dance is?
My
Can you
kids,
do it?
My kids
Not
can
really.
do that.
Can
good.
Nick do it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if he can swing his hand behind his back.
Yeah. Welcome to the captain's
I don't know
show.
how coordinated
I'm
he is.
with
The black shirt.
and
Rico.
man on this tough talk rainy Tuesday.
The drought is over.
Is it over?
I don't know. It's rained like 12 days straight.
Listen, I would rather be here in Nebraska than down south.
Why?
Record heat.
Gotta build
Yeah,
Noah's
it's
Ark.
okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's been there for years like that. Heat is nothing. Heat is nothing. You cook an egg on the ground. Oh, they say it's so hot. You can cook an egg on the cement. Been saying that since 88, 85.
It was that way in Louisiana. You could cook an egg out there.
Well,
You couldn't walk barefooted to go to the pool.
I used to walk barefooted down the railroad track.
You must have a crust on the bottom of your feet. That's
No.
about
That's
an inch
crazy.
thick.
What? When I was little, I used to walk on the railroad track.
That's
I'm a
crazy.
country guy.
Yeah, country
boy.
boys do that.
Yeah.
I told you he's got a crust on the bottom of his
No,
foot
I don't.
that's like a rubber tennis shoe.
Do you have the bottom of your foot is like a cast iron pan? Right?
No.
You just can I bake a pineapple upside down cake on your foot?
Probably them 15s that he got on.
Can you do
Whatever.
the fire walking?
You
You walk
probably talking
across
about
those
them
hot coals.
Diving board feet right here next to me. Jump on his
Well,
own.
he doesn't have to worry about the rain outside. He's got boats on his feet.
Yeah,
You got jokes too, huh, Rico?
flippers.
All right.
Just get him an
Anyway,
oar. He'll just start.
we talked about the offensive line because I think it starts there. But then you also have to talk about which to me is the best. To me, these are the best. This is the best of the best. I think the receiving class, to me, is better than any other position that we have. Yeah.
I don't agree. I don't agree with that.
Who's better?
The
DBs.
defensive backs.
Yeah.
How?
They're deeper and they're more
How?
they're deeper and more experienced.
Yeah.
Ooh.
They have more players that have played snaps in college than the wide receiver. You have it on. I
The
put this on you right
best
now. You have
defensive back
five.
we have was a true freshman last year.
No, it's Quentin Newsom.
No.
Yeah.
Quentin Newsom. We're talking picks now. We're
Well, that
talking.
doesn't just make you a good. That doesn't make you the best corner.
Am
Lamar
I-
Jackson didn't have a pick until his senior year, and he was the best corner we had.
Was he? No, he wasn't. Lamar Jackson. It was he should have been the best corner that we had. I think he was one of the best. I don't know if he was the best at that.
At his senior year, he was, and he, like I said, he didn't. I believe it was him. It could have been. Let me know. The text line will correct me. There was a corner who didn't have a pick until his senior year, who was one of the best corners that we had. 402
When you say best
464 5685.
When you say best corner, how do you
Like at the time, not like of all time, not just like in that
Right.
season.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So and you say that he's the best because what?
He was the lockdown. He was always on the number one receiver.
What was our record when he was there?
Well, I mean, if you're going by records, then none of these guys.
You
are very
said he
good.
was a lockdown, sir.
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling you. So
Well, if you lock down one guy, there's other guys that can get open.
yeah.
Who's the one that went to the Bengals? Right. Who's the one that went
Cam
to
Taylor Britt.
Okay.
So are you saying who's better, Cam Taylor Britt or Jackson?
Probably Cam Taylor Britt.
Okay.
Hey,
I would agree with that. I would
Cam Taylor
concur.
Britt was a youngin when Lamar Jackson was here.
Doesn't matter. He still was running around out there.
I think he was a safety at first too.
I just don't believe that. I just think that the wide receiver room, with what we got in recruiting, with last year, with what we just got this year, and what we brought in. Let me just go through these. Here we go. Seniors.
It was Boodle. Sorry.
Seniors. Yeah, thank you. Seniors. Joshua Fleeks, Marcus Washington, Billy Clint. All those are what?
Senior wide receivers.
Transfer guys. Transfer guys, right? And I think that
Marcus was here last year, but yeah.
Yeah, but they're all
still a transfer.
They're all
You're
transfer
right.
guys. I think those three guys are the leaders of that room right now. I really do. And I think that from what because I pay attention to when those coaches speak, All those guys are going to be interchangeable and able to play all the different receiver spots. They're being real when they say that.
Yeah.
So Fleeks will be able to be in the slot. This guy be here. This guy be there. I think it sets you up to be phenomenal. You know why? You can't defend it. If I'm an X, Y, or a Z, you know where the X and the Y and the Z is going to be. You don't know necessarily where all the receivers are going to be.
You got every 6'2" Marcus Washington in the slot. You're 5'9" Billy Kemp on the outside.
Bro, but you got Fleeks, who to me is probably the best runner after the catch that we have, besides McMorris coming in.
I would say Billy Kemp's the better run after the catch guy.
Then Fleeks?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got a bunch of possession receivers. I don't see a true go-getter that's gonna
a true number one
who's gonna demand that double team or that Trey Palmer type of speed.
I got you.
I got
you. I'm glad you said that.
The Trey Palmer speed is probably within the youngins.
Well, they're not ready. I mean, I don't think probably. I mean, you give Malachi a chance, but the rest of these guys that's 160, 175, 6'2", 160, I'm not going to put that guy out there and ask that guy to do a lot to get hurt, because their body hasn't been able to play this D1 football yet. So, especially with the redshirt freshmen, I have to – Xavier Betts is probably a guy that I'm looking for to prove himself early in the year. Isaiah
Garcia Castaneda.
Yeah, whatever.
IGC.
Yeah, IGC. He has. I mean, these are two guys who has a lot to prove. We didn't see that much out of them in spring. I don't think we've seen anything in spring out of Xavier Betts. But now's the chance. With summer ball coming up, that you gotta go out there in 2 of days and put on some, put some work in.
Let me give you my stars. Let me give you my guys. Let me give you my guys that I think we're going to see in that wide receiver. Besides those top three, I think those top three are locks. Joshua Fleeks, Marcus Washington, Billy Kemp, I think are all locks. I think where it gets murky, right, is who's going to step up aside from those three guys. Which one? Is it going to be, and this is the freshman class, I'm just going to hit the guys that I think have an opportunity. This is what I think. Nobody else, no, I don't got no secrets, none of that, okay? So out of the freshman class, I think you got to look out for Demetrius Bell, 6'1", 185 from Nashville, Tennessee. You got to look out for Malachi Coleman, 6'4". I think by the time Malachi plays, he'll be 6'4", 195-ish, 200. Has a potential to be a freakish athlete. Jaden Doss, got to look out for him. Raymore, Missouri.
I think he's out of all the freshmen, he's the one that I'm looking for to have the biggest impact among the freshman wide receivers. I think he's the one that plays first.
I'm thinking Malachi Coleman. I like him, but I like
Malachi. He's still kind of raw, and for me, he's an athlete. He's got the athletic part of it down. Obviously, 6'4", 185, can jump with the best of them, has a track speed, but route running and blocking on the outside, those are the two things that I want to see more from him.
Yeah, well, you haven't seen that yet because you ain't seen him on the cop. I don't think he's ever really learned that.
But that's what I'm saying. If he wants to have an impact when he gets here, those are the two things he needs to improve on the most before he can get on the field.
I don't know.
Yeah, I got to learn how to get off that man defense, that one-on-one.
Because if you're going to ask somebody,
press,
because if you're going to ask somebody to just run down the field, Bryce Turner and Jalen Lloyd are both faster than Malachi.
Yeah, but that's not about fast. You're not.
But that's what
I can't see us coming in having this fun and gun offense like Scott Frost and crew.
No,
it's not about what now.
I can't see us coming in. You talking about the
I was saying if you're going to have somebody with that straight line speed that you're going to say take the top off the defense, run past this dude.
Who?
That's what I'm saying. If you're going to have that, Jalen and Bryce are both faster than Malachi.
So that means what? I'm here. Let me.
It means Trey
Demetrius Bell, Malachi Coleman, Jaden Doss. You gotta find somebody. How about that?
Yeah,
you gotta find somebody to blow the top off. And I'm not telling you, I'm not gonna sit here and say that Malachi. You don't know what Malachi's speed is right now. You don't.
Well, he's been around, coming off an injury.
He's what?
He didn't run track this season because he was hurt.
Okay.
That is from his mouth.
Okay. So you saying that he's hurt,
I'm saying he's coming off an injury.
and that means what?
That we don't know where his speed is.
Okay. Again, my stars: Demetrius Bell, Malachi Coleman, Jaden Doss. Somebody out of that group, I believe, is going to play. Maybe two. I think Malachi Coleman and Jaden Doss have the upside of. I think they can play. How about that? Sophomores. Let's go. Redshirt freshmen. You got Cooper Houseman and you got Roman Mangini. I think you can't count them out. But sophomore, Xavier Betts. To me, Xavier Betts is the safe bet to say the guy that's going to be able to blow the top off. Xavier Betts. Why? Yeah. He had 417 yards and 1 touchdown as a freshman.
You've seen it before.
Well,
you've seen him take the top off before. You've seen him on the reverse. You've seen him get out there, run great routes, crisp routes, and he's able to outrun those DBs.
Do you know what he had to do in order to play?
21 credits.
21 credits.
Full load.
In a semester.
That's a lot.
You got to take your hat off. But just think about this. Here's what the kid left, right? Mm-hmm. Scott Frost, that whole regimen, whatever he left.
Whatever happened.
Right? Okay. But could you imagine the honor for Coach Rule or whoever reached back out to him and said, hey, we want to get you back on the team. It's going to take some work on your end to the tune of 21 credits. I can't imagine that.
That's a lot of classes.
I can't imagine that. So the fact that he went through that fire to say, I want to be a part of this, and they trusted him. I'm telling you, with some great coaching that G Mac gonna put on him, and I'm a G Mac fan now. Look, are you?
I don't know G Mac.
Garrett
McGuire.
Okay, I call him G Mac.
What is he? 24-year-old
G Mac,
wide receiver coach. Nobody liked the hire when it first happened.
Nobody. They didn't like. I liked it. You got to have some. Listen, there's 2 other people that's on top of him.
Yeah,
offensive coordinator and the head coach.
That's true.
Guess what he has that some older coaches don't have?
NFL experience.
No. He's 24. He can relate to the players.
Yeah.
Let me keep going because I'm telling y'all, I think this room is one of the I like the defensive back room, but this wide receiver room is shaping up. Okay, so Xavier Betts. You got Ty Hahn, 6'2", 195. You got Baron Miles Jr. Why does that name sound familiar?
Because of his dad.
I think Baron Miles Jr., when he does get an opportunity, is going to be electrifying.
I hope so.
I'm just throwing that out there. I think he's got to throw his name in the hat on special teams in order to be a part of the deal. Elliott Brown. Why does that name sound familiar?
I seen him this morning.
Elliott?
Yep.
Why does that name sound familiar?
Because of his dad.
There you go.
Seen him walking his dog this morning.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you yell at him?
Yeah, I stopped and talked to him.
Did you?
Yeah.
We're a part. No, I'm going to ask you.
So
you got Elliott Brown. Okay, so then, like I said, I think in my eyes, you got to have 8 to 10 of those jokers because you're going to be on special teams and everything that's going on. I think this room is. Tell me why the defensive back room is better than that room.
More experience.
That's the only reason.
Yeah.
Who's got more experience besides Quentin Newsome? Back. Besides Quentin Newsome, Farmer, and if you want to throw in the freshman, you can throw him in. Who's got all the experience over there?
What about the other guy that started last year?
Who?
He went to defensive. He went
to wide receivers. The transfer from Arizona State.
Yeah.
I mean, who? I know you're talking about. I'm not going to put him in your mouth for you.
I can't remember his name.
Okay. I mean, you got Miles Farmer, who probably started 30 games, 30, 40 games in his career. Quentin Newsome, same way. You got a freshman that played and know how to play in the big games now. So
you've got Omar Brown, who's a transfer from Northern Illinois, who
has he played it down here?
Moving to
has
linebacker.
Omar Brown played it down here?
Yes.
Last year?
Yes, in the nickel.
What number was he?
Number 12. Well, was he a single digit? Did he get his number changed?
Well, you got Guilford.
He played at the nickel though.
You got Guilford now, who
have Guilford. I like that.
Who's understanding his position.
Yes.
That was still really young last year and learning how to play that position. Teach him up a little better. He has experience, so that makes these guys a little more better than the wide receiver group, because now you got the backups that's been there also 2-3 years. They really ain't hit the field. So, but you got guys that got game action though, that more than this group of guys right here.
You've got Buford.
Yeah,
I get
the older Buford.
I get it. You got Buford. I'm simply saying on paper, we don't know what we got. And if you're going off of the defensive backs and how they played last year, they all play like garbage.
No, I don't
except
think so.
for Malcolm Harsgrove.
No,
the defensive backs. What games did you watch?
They didn't tackle well,
bruh.
They didn't tackle well.
The second half of the season, they played well. The defense was.
You know why?
Pretty good.
You got different coaching.
Okay,
so then I'm telling you,
but these guys are still here.
I know they're going to be better than what they were last year. Okay,
Yeah.
So I'm still saying, but per capita, this wide receiver room is stacked.
I just don't see it. You have five guys who have a catch in college.
I don't care.
5.
And
two of them, one of them wasn't on the team at all. Wasn't playing football at all last year, and the other one quit on you 3 games in.
I
understand they got invited back to the team. I understand they're back on the team and that it is a different coaching staff. But you look at the defensive back room, again, a lot more experience coming back from last year. And again, like you said, they had new coaching, sure, but so do the wide receivers now. And with much more experience in the defensive back room, you have a lot more bodies who have played in college. They know the speed of the college game. These wide receivers, you've got your 3 seniors. 2 of them are coming in. This will be their first time wearing a Nebraska uniform going against Minnesota. The other one is you're not really sure. You're thinking he's going to be a number 1. Marcus Washington, you're thinking he's going to be a number 1. He came in with Casey Thompson. We'll see how he works with a new quarterback. And again, Xavier Betts and Isaiah Garcia-Castaneda are the other guys who have college experience,
receiver,
but they didn't play
what
that
is
year.
a receiver to you? Tell me what he looks like. What does he do?
What do you mean?
Like, you got receivers. Like, okay, just give you tight end because I play tight end, right?
Okay.
The perfect tight end would be about, to me, 6'4", 255-ish, can block, freakish blocker. You can use him in the pass game. He's deadly on trap blocks, crackback blocks, all those different things that you want your tight end to be, right? A receiver, what does he look like in this offense? Because if you're looking for Trey Palmer, there is no Trey Palmer.
No.
I'm looking for that. We don't have it here, though, but that Marvin Harrison Jr. type.
Who would be closer to Marvin Harrison Jr. that's in the wide receiver room right now?
Nobody.
Washington?
No.
As far as size?
Size-wise, but
well, like I said, close.
If you're counting the guys who were here last year, Marcus Washington probably has the best hands.
He's
probably the best blocker.
So he's not a question mark.
Isaiah Garcia-Castaneda, probably the best route runner.
No.
But
I don't know about that one.
I'm saying the guy out of the guys who played last year, who are coming back from last year.
Okay.
Marcus Washington is Marcus Washington is definitely your best receiver out of the guys who played and are coming back from last season.
So why would he be the biggest question?
I didn't say he was the biggest question.
What did you say?
I said you're not sure what you're going to get with him.
Right.
Because I understand what Rico's saying, because sometimes he disappeared during the game and then he would come back that last quarter to make that catch that we needed at the end. It's not.
They wasn't throwing the ball to that man.
Yeah.
He didn't. They didn't throw the ball to Marcus Washington the way we should have.
He didn't get a lot of snaps early in the season with Casey. Middle of the season, he was playing with quarterbacks who he wasn't very familiar with Logan and Chuba, who, by our own accounts, weren't the best passers. And then when Casey came back at the second, towards the end of the season, that's when Marcus Washington started kind of emerging into the wide receiver that we're hoping that we get this next season.
Give me your top 5. Give me your top 5 receivers right now, Terrell. Who would it be?
Here?
Right here. Yeah, right
okay.
now at Nebraska. Who would it be?
Most likely Billy Kemp, Marcus Washington, Joshua Fleek, IGC, and just the guys who played. I mean, that's
IGC didn't play in the spring. Okay.
Yeah, so you don't know what you're really getting. Betts didn't play, but
Betts did play in the spring. What are we talking about?
Didn't have a catch.
Betts had multiple catches in the spring. Are we talking about the spring game?
Yes.
If you okay, you're right. I guarantee you he had catches in practice, though, right?
Oh,
He had to.
anybody catch in practice?
You know what? You guys right now, man.
Except
He still took a year off from football.
I don't care. It's like riding a bike. If you get coached up hard enough and well enough, Betts is going to be, to me, a breakout. This is going to be a breakout season for him.
I hope it is. I really
he's
do.
mature beyond his years, going through what he went through. And a lot of times when we go through things and we get through the other side of it, we become a better person, but better player because of it. And I think Betts, to me, is an X factor because he has proven he can be a guy that can blow the top off.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about one guy that's in the room that can blow the top off, that we know can blow the top off. Betts.
Yeah.
You don't have another guy that you know for a fact can blow the top off, that we know for a fact.
Well, you have the guy that can blow the top off, but then you need the guys underneath. You need the guys who
you
can
got him.
Just
Billy Kemp, Josh Fleeks, Marcus Washington. You got him.
I don't know about Josh. I don't know about Josh Fleeks, but I hope
You keep saying that, man. Josh Fleeks to me is the best receiver after the catch, the best runner after the catch.
Mm-hmm.
Look at it. Go look at his film.
69 receptions for 707 yards and 3 touchdowns at Baylor.
Yeah, look at his film, though.
Okay.
It's when he catches those 5-yard hitch routes, what he does with the ball after, we call it yak yards.
I kind of like Billy Kemp,
I like Billy.
192, 1,700. That's he put in work. That's a good underneath guy that you can get slants and just the late drags out of the backfield, or or just play like he's gonna block somebody and then just take off. So and that's the thing we need. We need guys that's gonna be able to catch and run after the catch. So I think Billy Kemp, his numbers show great things.
He left Virginia with his name all over the top 10 in terms of their records. So
I think again, you've got all these guys that we talked about: Billy Kemp, Marcus Washington, Joshua Fleeks, possession receivers. Marcus Washington can be a guy. I really believe in him. I really believe that he can be the guy because his body type is going to force him to be in the game, hopefully in run situations, which is going to open the door when you go play action. It's going to open the door for something for him to pop one over the top because he's been hitting people in the mouth, because he's been blocking and stalking in the mouth. When it comes time for a play action pass, he's going to be wide open in the pass game. Listen, man, fastest 2 hours of radio just started. It's the captain, the ticket, 93.7. I'm with
the black shirt.
And oh my God.
I just hit the wrong one. Rico.
Turn it up a little bit. And we're powered by Bauer.
Underground.
Bauer.
Infrastructure.
Brand.
Excavated.
Live in the building today. Fastest 2 hours in radio has begun. Be right back.
If you're an electrician, we've got a career for you. It's a career with employer-paid health care and time benefits. Join the IBEW Local 265 family and work for one of our NECA contractors. Come to our job fair August the 3rd from 4 to 8 p.m. at the Holiday Inn, 2500 Tamarind Ridge Road in Southwest Lincoln. For more information, call Mike Murray at 402-875-1034. That's 402-875-1034.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
You deserve the best. With a Liberty First MasterCard, you can pay down your high-rate debt and could save hundreds when you transfer the balance. The Liberty First Credit Union MasterCard has no balance transfer fees, no cash advance fees, and no annual fee. And with a fixed rate as low as 9.99% APR and you choose rewards, you'll be able to manage your card your way. Visit LibertyFirstCU.com. Rates and terms are based on your credit and subject to change. Federally insured by NCUA. Liberty First Credit Union. Banking with purpose.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just a professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, our passion. For happier, healthier furry friends.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and Koppel's big summer sales event is kicking off into high gear with lots of fantastic offers still going on. We've got 0.9% interest rates and trade-in bonuses on select new models. I know it all sounds too good to be true, but yes, 0.9% interest rates right now at Koppel. Also ramping up our back-to-school vehicles, and our pre-owned inventory is filling fast. We've got great new pre-owned and GM-certified units ready to roll, so stop on by the dealership or online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. All deals with approved credit.
Hey, CNC machinist, do you feel like you're in a dead-end job with your boss hovering over your shoulder? That's so annoying. Not at Garner Industries. We provide the opportunity and trust our CNC machinists to bring the talent. I'm Bob Williams, HR Director at Garner Industries, and we're looking for new team members in our CNC department. At Garner Industries, you'll work in a clean, climate-controlled, and safe environment with team members who want to see you succeed. You will also enjoy 4-day work weeks, great benefits, and a positive working culture. Interested? Apply on our career page at garnerindustries.com.
July marks 8 years of the Body Shop being open for business and serving Lincoln the best massage options in the area. Dennis and his team would like to thank all customers who have stopped in and let them relieve the pains and stress in their lives. Your continued business allows them to do what they are passionate about. Book an appointment today at thebodyshoplincoln.com. The Body Shop, your go-to for all types of massages at 48th and A.
H&H Roofing, established in 2015, is proud to serve the local area, which includes the tri-state area in Nebraska, Iowa, and South Dakota. H&H Roofing has a professional team that are licensed and bonded, GAF Master Certified Installers, and an insurance-preferred contractor that will work directly with your insurance company. Also a leading roofer, siding, and gutter specialist. H&H Roofing will service all residential, commercial, and agricultural needs. Go to HNHroofs.com for more information or call 402-359-2546.
You've driven by GE Landscape Supply countless times, likely without even knowing, at 6701 Cornhusker Highway. Now it's time to stop in. GE Landscape Supply sells to homeowners and contractors with a vast selection of landscaping and construction materials. They sell in bulk to save you money, and you can buy anything from a 5-gallon bucket to a semi-load. And don't forget, they deliver anywhere. Stop by 6701 Cornhusker Highway from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday to Friday and 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturdays. Go to GELandscapeSupply.com for more info or call 402-467-1627.
Rosie Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 10th and P or at 1501 Center Park Road.
The wait is almost over. The Guardians of Freedom Air Show is the hottest event in the area. Coming to Lincoln's Air Park on Saturday, August 26th and Sunday, August 27th. Elevate your air show experience with tickets to the premium seating tent, padded seats, meals, and more for just $125. Premium tickets are going fast, so buy yours today. To purchase premium tickets and for more information, visit LincolnAirShow.com. We'll see you at the Guardians of Freedom Air Show in late August.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today: showers some likely this morning. We'll see partly sunny skies this afternoon. We'll see a high of around 82. Tonight, mostly cloudy skies, the low of around 63. And tomorrow, we'll see a slight chance of showers in the afternoon. Otherwise, we'll see partly sunny skies with a high of around 87. Meteorologist Kyle Tucker from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Power, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
That's right, 93.7 The Ticket. Is this thing on?
Yes.
It can't be on because I see it says we'll be right back. Oh, it's a delay. We'll be still right back.
It's delayed.
There you go. There it is.
It's really delayed on me.
Rainy Tuesday, Tough Talk Tuesday. Is it a tough talk?
Sleepy.
You're not sleepy. You've been up all night.
Yes.
I feel like that would make him more sleepy.
No.
I am. When I go home,
It's almost nap time.
Straight to bed.
No
Well,
CD.
I guess bedtime since
About an hour.
No COD.
I'm gonna try.
What do you mean
you're gonna fall asleep while you're playing.
Sometimes I just get on and say 2 games. I'm done. I don't want to play.
Notorious B.I.B. says this. Captain, do you or the black shirt think we'll see any dangling mouth guards during a play this year?
I don't know.
I sure hope not.
Yes.
I sure heard not. I mean,
if
they plan on hitting, you will probably want your mouthpiece in.
I just don't. How are they going to do
You'll
that?
see it.
Why would they do? Well,
That just
here.
happens.
No. I found out something. Okay. So I found out what I don't know what type of look this is, but they've got 2 mouthpieces.
Yep.
They got the one dangling,
And they have the little ones,
and then
so
they
you
got
can't
one
tell.
in their mouth.
Yeah.
A fitted mouthpiece.
Yeah. Why
I don't
have
know.
that dangling though? It looks
It's-
like that it impedes you.
It's a cool thing.
Yeah, it's
Cool.
a
That is
fad-
not
it-
cool.
It's a fad going on.
It
is in the NFL. It's
little
it's
kids.
everywhere.
It's not cool. It's not cool to you, but it's cool to the kids.
I don't care.
I don't think it's cool.
Listen,
but it's cool to the kids.
take your mouthpiece and go against me. Take your mouthpiece out and go.
They don't.
against
They
me.
have a mouthpiece in.
I don't know. Even had that one dangling and go against me.
Sorry, Rico. I'll take your slack. Just talk junk to him.
I'm just saying. I just don't think it's a good look in football to have it shows the kids the wrong. It sends the wrong message. Oh yeah, do you actually think in Little League football that they'll let your mouthpiece be dangling?
No, they make sure everybody has their mouthpiece in before the play starts.
Okay, so then if we're watching college players, Power 5 guys do it, you're watching NFL players do it. Can somebody please tell me why? What is the fad? What is it about this mouthpiece hanging out of their? Well, back in the day,
They want to be cool. And maybe they think it makes them look tough because they quote unquote don't have a mouthpiece in while playing football.
I
I
just don't think you should do that. I think it takes away from the game.
No, you definitely shouldn't.
It's a look at me type of deal, and it's not about you, the individual, anymore. It's not.
I don't know what's the big deal about it because I know most players probably got fitted mouthpieces, and I don't understand what the fad is with a hanging mouthpiece because once you take your mouthpiece out your mouth, put it on the side of your helmet, like the little space you got between your face mask and the bar. But and then you just reach for it and put it in, or you just leave it in because sometimes I know you want to breathe, and it's not good to just hold your mouthpiece in your hand and just
Some people
walk
just
around
chew
with
on
it. Yeah, just chew on it.
Which is not good.
You end up getting another one next week anyway. So
I was always going through my pieces, but my mouthpiece was dangling. So when it's time for me to put it in, I just what? I didn't even take my mouthpiece out during the series ever. I never took my mouthpiece out. Why? Because I was always it's like a boxer. See, when you hit, the last thing you want to do is get hit without a mouthpiece.
You didn't have a fitted mouthpiece?
Yeah, you mean one that we put in the hot water?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Every week. I got a mouthpiece every week. Because I was one of those notorious
You
chew
bite
on-
it, yep.
Yeah, I chewed on one side. When nothing's going on, I'm over there chewing on my mouthpiece. You know what I mean? Get a little grit, a little dirt.
Broke all the way through it.
I'm just saying, man. All right.
Yeah, you get hit without a mouthpiece, your teeth are begging for mercy, bite through your tongue, all kinds of problems. It's not good. It's not great. But it's what the kids do now. They want to be cool, or maybe I don't know exactly what the whole obsession with it is, but that's what they do. And as long as they've got a mouthpiece in, I mean, you have 3
I don't know,
mouthpieces
because-
dangling from your helmet. It looks weird, but if that's your prerogative, go
see
right
my
ahead.
mouthpiece. That dangling.
It's in your mouth. It's where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, it stays in the mouth.
Yeah, I ain't never seen you take your mouthpiece out. Do you think you could have played back in those days without a mouthpiece?
Oh no.
All his teeth would have been gone.
You wouldn't have teeth.
I would have had some, but they would have been pearly white.
Well, and here's the
You've
deal.
been able to take them out, is what you would have been able to
Set
do.
them right here.
Why do you use a mouthpiece?
To protect your
Take your
mouth.
mouth, your teeth, your jaw, your tongue.
Why?
Oh, because when you get hit, your jaw.
Okay, you clench
Yeah.
your teeth together, and you clench on that mouthpiece to brace for the impact.
Hmm?
That's why you wear one. Let's not make a mockery of the football game. In the record that we've had in the last 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15 years, do you actually think that we got to have a mouthpiece dangling? That has to be something that has to draw the wrong attention. It's not drawing anything positive. Why do it?
Because you want to.
Exactly. Don't. Take it out.
I mean, if the coaches aren't telling you to take
it
it
out.
off, or the coaches aren't telling you, hey,
take it out,
either get rid of it or put it in your mouth. I mean,
take it out.
If the coaches aren't saying anything, the players are going to continue to do it.
Take it out. Longsker says this. You obviously you weren't listening because somebody else asked the question, Longsker. They said, VJ, with you complaining about the mouthpiece dangling, you're taking away from the sport. Just don't worry about it. Their fault if they get injured. No, it's not. If we can prevent something, I think we should talk about it. Period. But appreciate that. 5777 says, what is your take on the leg pads? I feel like no pros wear them anymore.
The knee pads or the thigh pads? Nobody wears knee pads anymore.
I mean,
nobody wears knee pads
anymore. I give you the story. I was over in Berlin and I thought the same thing. I was playing running back for Kansas City Chiefs. I got allocated to Berlin. And I thought it'd be nice if I put these itty bitty thigh pads in, itty bitty knee pads in, and go play a football game. Well, no one failed to remind me, hey, you're 6 foot, 245 pound running back. Do you actually think that someone's going to try to tackle you high?
Obviously.
No, they're going to hit you in the legs. And what happened was we played the Rhine Fire, had my best game, 10 carries, 70 yards. We're sitting down eating after the game, and my leg starts swelling. I thought it was a cramp. Like, oh, I'm cramping. I need some salt. You know, you're in Germany. So my leg swells up. It's bigger than a watermelon. I have no idea what's going on. You can't see a doctor. I'm in intense pain. And because I don't know what's going on. My leg is solid now. So to make a long story short, what happened, I got a thigh contusion to the bone from taking all of the hits. And it did not, I didn't feel it until after the adrenaline was off.
Once your body started relaxing.
To this day, I got to go find this guy. He was a lineman from Michigan. It was my roommate. And he couldn't give you the good drugs. But you're in Europe. You couldn't go see a doctor. So for the next 6 to 8 hours, I moaned and groaned like a little girl. Just and he would get up and get me, water, and he took care of me. I appreciate him for doing that. Right. About 3 o'clock in the morning, I guess he said, you know what? I'm done with you. He put his headphones on.
Bye-bye.
And good night, Irene. And about 6 o'clock in the morning. That's why I always say my claim to fame is I rode on the Autobahn in Germany. I rode on the Autobahn because it was so much blood in my leg that they didn't want me to get on the plane because of the pressure. So I had to ride 3.5 hours back on the Autobahn.
You would have lost your leg.
Well, I'm glad I didn't do that. But so here's what happened. Monday, here we are. Game was on Saturday, Sunday off. Monday, they take me to the doctor's office. The doctor's office is it's probably the size of these 2 rooms, right? And there's one table in the middle of the room, and there's one little bitty desk. And on the table, there's a box. There's a briefcase. Doctor comes out, pops the briefcase open, and there is a syringe. And let me just say that the needle was about that long.
About the size of a pen.
The needle was the size of a pen.
Just the needle, not the whole thing.
Not the whole thing. The needle was the size of a pen. The head on it was bigger than a regular pen head. Okay. And what he said was, you got 2 options. We can stick this in there and pull the blood out, and you'll probably be ready to go in about a week or 2 and you can play. Or you can just let the blood dissipate back into the system, and we're going to send you home in your Berlin Thunder, Europe. It's over.
So you had him
take that blood out, Doc.
It was a big needle.
What time am I leaving?
No.
What time am I leaving? No. what time am I leaving?
Rashawn wasn't messing with needles.
Oh,
Not messing with
man.
needles.
Bro,
That's a big needle.
I couldn't understand how big that needle was. I think if they had explained it to me a little better, or I went to an actual hospital, the fact that I was in a room with one table and I don't know who this guy is.
You just got to trust him.
Exactly. So I figured, yeah, I'm going home. And I went back because it was bad enough to where I had to go rehab with Dr. Andrews in Alabama. So I probably should have took the needle. Hindsight's 2020. I wasn't a needle guy. I got one cortisone shot in my career. One. And it was the worst. And I vowed never to get it again. That's why I didn't get hurt.
I had one. He heard it.
Eric says, Eric, you funny. Eric says, Rashawn at running back. LOL, those linebackers must have loved seeing a tortoise back there. Hey, you know what?
Slow and steady
you
wins the race.
You can say a tortoise all you want to. You got to be able to tackle them. The race is not to the swift. Oh, guess not. Throw it to break, Terrell, man. I'm sick of this stuff, man. We're going to get to y'all. We'll get to your text messages today.
All right, the ticket, 93.7 on the black shirt, Terrell Farley with Rico, Rashawn, the captain, and we'll be back.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. The direct team is here to reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at BatsToRats.com for amazing offers, and if you mention ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Don't allow uninvited guests to take over your home. Trust Bats to Rats for a peaceful and rodent-free living space.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just a professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, our passion. For happier, healthier furry friends.
Are you ready to upgrade your combine? Don't wait. Act now to choose from the widest selection of used combines at Acres Equipment. Acres, Nebraska's leading John Deere dealer, is offering 9% interest for 60 months on over 100 pre-owned combines. Each combine includes our A-plus uptime program to keep it running flawlessly throughout harvest. Go to acres.com to view a huge inventory of low-hour, late-model equipment. Find what you like, and we'll deliver it to your farm for free. Acres, solutions for every field.
July marks 8 years of the Body Shop being open for business and serving Lincoln the best massage options in the area. Dennis and his team would like to thank all customers who have stopped in and let them relieve the pains and stress in their lives. Your continued business allows them to do what they are passionate about. Book an appointment today at thebodyshoplincoln.com. The Body Shop, your go-to for all types of massages at 48th and A.
You deserve the best. With the Liberty First MasterCard, you can pay down your high-rate debt and could save hundreds when you transfer the balance. The Liberty First Credit Union MasterCard has no balance transfer fees, no cash advance fees, and no annual fee. And with a fixed rate as low as 9.99% APR and you choose rewards, you'll be able to manage your card your way. Visit libertyfirstcu.com. Rates and terms are based on your credit and subject to change. Federally insured by NCUA. Liberty First Credit Union. Banking with purpose.
Rosie Sports Bar and Grill. Open for lunch and dinner at 10th and P or at 1501 Center Park Road.
Whether you're looking for a new place to call home or trying to sell your current home, you want to make it as easy as possible. So why not use a realtor that works? The Carpe Diem team at Nebraska go-to realty team, residential and commercial needs. They pride themselves on working hard and making your life as easy as possible while educating you every step of the way. Contact the Carpe Diem team to seize your moment, whether it be buying, selling, building, investing, or even commercial real estate. Give them a call today at 402-429-8121.
Working at Continental in Lincoln isn't a job, it's a career. And right now, they've raised wages again, and they're hiring for production operators at $24.62 per hour, which grows to $28.97 per hour within 3 years. Skilled trade positions now start at $33.36 per hour, with opportunities to make more based on certifications. Continental also has salary jobs available and great benefits, plus medical and prescription costs at very low premiums. Dental, vision, and life insurance are offered at no premium cost to the associates with increased bonuses and vacation for new hires. To learn more or apply, go to continentaljobs.com with keyword Lincoln. Come work at Continental today.
It's Christmas in July at Pillar Restaurant Group when you purchase a $100 gift card and receive a $15 bonus card. One gift card for all of our locations, including Venue Restaurant and Lounge, Piedmont Bistro, the Butchery and Venue, and all Lincoln Good Sense subs. Our Christmas July gift card special is at all Pillar Restaurant Group locations or online at prgnebraska.com. That's prgnebraska.com to get a $15 bonus card when you purchase a $100 gift card.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light or break your counters with unpainted, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-606 or visit high.com to get started.
If you or someone you know is having thoughts of suicide or experiencing a mental health or substance use crisis, call 988 for free, confidential, and compassionate support. On July 16th, the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline is transitioning to 988. There is hope. For 24/7 support, call, text, or chat 988.
Sponsored by Nebraska DHHS, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
H&H Roofing, established in 2015, is proud to serve the local area, which includes the tri-state area in Nebraska, Iowa, and South Dakota. H&H Roofing has a professional team that are licensed and bonded, GAF Master Certified Installer, preferred contractor that will work directly with your insurance company. Also a leading roofer, siding, and gutter specialist. H&H Roofing will service all residential, commercial, and agricultural needs. Go to hnhroofs.com for more information or call 402-359-2546.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Yeah. We back. Yeah. Is this thing on? Yeah. We back. Yeah. Terrell, we back. Mash, don't be coming in here bringing Terrell whole cakes and come on.
He's going to eat that whole thing by
Yeah,
himself.
and then he said, do some. I do peanut butter and honey, but Mash said peanut butter and mustard?
I believe that's what he said.
Yeah, no.
That's nasty.
No.
Like on a sandwich? Or
No.
Spoonfuls? Like, what are we doing here?
I seen a girl on Facebook the other day. She put peanut butter on her pancakes.
Yeah. You never done that?
No.
Hey, you put a little peanut butter on there. You put the syrup on there.
No, just what's that butter syrup?
Just butter.
Butter syrup.
Yeah.
I put butter on my pancakes just to, as soon as you take them off, you got to put the butter on there.
Yeah.
Get it ready.
So it melts.
Get it ready for another one.
Yeah.
Bam. Put it on there. And another one. Bam.
No, you just put a little peanut butter on there. You throw the syrup on there. It's
Nah,
fantastic.
I'm okay with
it's
that.
fantastic.
I'm okay with the old way.
You should try it.
Just
once.
I will not.
Peanut
Just
butter
a
and
little
syrup
piece.
is fire. That's fire.
Just cut a little piece off a pancake, get some peanut butter, put it on there, dip it in the syrup, eat it. I guarantee you'll like it.
I will not, sir.
I guarantee
You
you'll like
can't force him, Rico.
it. I'm not going to force him. I'm
Sounds
just
like
saying
you're
you should do it.
drilling him.
Yeah.
I'm not going to force him.
He's
I'm
a
not going
forcer.
to. What do you think? I'm
Forcer.
going to sit him
Yeah.
down?
Yeah,
I'm going to sit him down and be like, here we go.
He'll wipe the beehive early.
Here we go.
Forget it. That's how you get it.
Eat your pancakes.
You're gonna have that third child. Yeah, we're gonna have that third child. We're not gonna have it right now, but we're gonna have that third child.
6475 says this.
Maybe.
He says, heck,
Gotta save
I'm
some money.
a old school. I'm old school. I said old school. As a fullback, if I would have seen you with your mouthpiece,
Dangling.
I would have made sure I hit you in the jaw. Let your mouthpiece be dangling. You'll get a fist right underneath the jaw. The refs didn't see it.
We
Wham!
don't need that kind of physicality.
Yeah, we do.
No, we don't.
Sometimes.
You said it yesterday.
Sometimes.
We don't need that kind.
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
Oh, Rico, he's a spitter, Rico.
I said don't.
We're just gonna leave it.
Hey, calm down. I don't
He's a
spit.
spitter, Rico. You
I
gotta
said,
watch this guy.
you can't step on people's knees.
Oh, so punching
and
people
step on their stomach
under their helmet is different?
during the play?
Under the punching people?
During the play?
You said you were gonna reach under there and punch him.
You can't. What do you mean? I'm gonna just reach. I'm not gonna pick
That's
his
what you
helmet up.
said.
I am. I'm gonna hit him with a block. It's gonna look like a block though, but it's really gonna go to his jaw. Wow! I bet you he'll never come out and play football without a mouthpiece. I'm with you on that
I
one.
bet he would.
No, he won't.
I bet that won't change the thing.
Stop it. 9112. That's disgusting. Peanut butter and Miracle Whip sandwich.
Whoa.
People just throw anything. People just throw anything between two pieces of bread and call it a sandwich.
That ain't it.
Who hurt you?
I done had a,
they gonna hurt themselves with that one.
I done had a ketchup sandwich back in my days.
Just ketchup on bread.
You was just hungry though.
We was poor back then.
No, he was hungry.
Some sustenance.
Yeah, that was poor.
Add a little
ketchup
flavor. Add a
sandwich.
little flavor to the
Yeah.
bread. That's
You
all
ain't
it
had no
is.
ketchup sandwich.
Yeah. Who didn't?
Yeah. I had a sugar sandwich. You ever had a sugar sandwich?
Yeah.
No, that was poor.
Yeah.
We had sugar and bread. That was it.
You ever had that welfare cheese that didn't never melt?
No.
It just stayed
I've
hard.
seen it.
Yeah,
Never had it.
in the long pack like this. It looked like a Velveeta box.
But it wasn't Velveeta.
It,
brown
it
box.
wasn't Velveeta.
Gross.
It just looked long and like a
How'd it
cart.
taste?
Didn't ever melt.
Sanderson says, I got penalized in a game my senior year for not having my mouthpiece in.
Yeah, they do that. You have to have your mouthpiece in. They'll throw a flag in high school.
They won't throw it in college.
Yeah.
They just won't.
These are grown.
Henry
grown
says,
boys.
Henry says, did you guys retire the I lost my baby at the pool game song? I miss
No.
it. You
We can
missed
play
a
it in
great
two,
rendition.
We can play it in two rejoins if you want.
But there, here he is again. Radio Rico.
Well, we can't play the
Why
next one
two
'cause it's-
rejoins?
'cause the
I
next
don't
one's
want to
the-
play the next one.
That's what I'm
Don't
saying.
give
So we
him-
can play it
don't-
in two.
See,
We can
don't
play it in
give
three.
him all of
We can
our.
play it tomorrow.
We'll play it tomorrow.
We could play it on.
Kevin, see, I'm just kidding.
tomorrow.
We might
Friday?
go ahead and jump in there a little bit later on. Rico doesn't like to play it for us for some
That's
reason.
not what it is.
What?
I don't know. Rico's a star now, man. He his vocals was on point the other day.
Everybody loved it.
Yeah.
Nailed it. You're welcome.
Oh, I don't have to say thank you because I'm the inventor of the song. Rico.
You are. You're the You're the main character.
Ooh, hold on
You're
a
the
minute.
lead singer.
Hold on. Wet Blanket says this. This is good. This is a good take here. He says he is still. Maybe I need to go all the way back up. Hold on. Let me go back up. Let me go up more. Okay.
Where's he at?
Right
so
there.
the one with my name.
Rico,
Is, yeah.
don't use facts and production when arguing with VJ. Last season, his rationale made him pick NU to win 10 games. No, not my rationale. My stupidity and my heart to want to be positive allowed me to do that. I knew what it was and what it was going to be. It was a dumpster fire from the start. If you can't, don't let me start. If you think Sims will be the better passer than Thompson, you have never watched him play a game. Don't sound like you wanted Jeff Sims at all, Wet Blanket. He is still catching passes from a 58% passer who averaged less than 6 yards per completion last season. Save this text. The problem with the passing game will be the quarterback. You guys believe that?
No, it starts up front, so you have to get protection up front before him to throw it. And he's mobile enough where he can roll out and do a lot. He can be that dual threat or either run or pass, but that's the thing. I seen highlights of Georgia Tech of him throwing great passes, and I've seen some of him throwing bad passes. It's just, the style he's gonna be coached in. He's got to be better coached.
If you can tell me that the offensive line is going to be better and it's going to give him time, then yeah, it's going to fall on him.
And I tell you one thing, and I read this article the other day, and it talked about Spencer Rattler. How great of a passer he is. They said he's a above average passer, for the NFL, and that makes him a good commodity for them. So, I'm going to watch a lot of Spencer Rattler this year.
Because that's where
Jeff Sims about to have guys running wide open.
I hope so.
Scheme. It's called scheme. Let me ask y'all a question, both of y'all, okay? Because we sometimes like to talk without the receipts. And you talk about facts and production, you can say whatever you want to. The facts is a lot of these guys ain't never played in a Husker uniform before.
Yes.
Ever.
A lot of these guys haven't played in the Big Ten before neither.
Ever.
So
but did you go watch Temple and have you watched Baylor football when Coach was the coach? When Coach was the coach,
I watched Baylor, yeah.
Did you watch Temple?
No, I didn't.
Probably should.
But even watching Baylor, it's not the same offense that Satterfield wants to run. Because Baylor was if you go back and watch Baylor, their quarterback was their leading rusher. That's not what Satterfield wants to run. That's probably what they're going to run this year with Sims, but it's not what Satterfield runs. It's not what he did in South Carolina.
Why would your quarterback have to be your leading rusher? Why would you ever want your quarterback to be your leading rusher?
That's what it was at Baylor.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, look at the plays ran. Believe me, all those plays that you saw at Baylor and all those plays that you saw at Temple, I can guarantee you some of those plays are going to find its way into the Nebraska playbook. South Carolina, watch. Some of this stuff is going. Now,
all of South Carolina's offense last year is going to be.
I don't know about that one.
He was the offensive coordinator.
It doesn't matter. You don't have the same quarterback. Rattler and this guy, to me, ain't the same.
They're not. No.
Jeff Sims a better runner than Rattler is.
Yeah.
Rattler's a better thrower than Jeff Sims.
Much better, yes.
Well, that's remained to be seen.
I mean,
under this regime.
You go with the stats. It's just true.
Right. If you go with the stats, the man wasn't even at Georgia Tech. He's not at Georgia Tech anymore. He was at Georgia Tech last year.
Yeah.
He's in a Nebraska uniform.
I mean, football's football, right?
Well, would you rather play for Georgia or Nebraska?
Georgia.
So is football?
Yeah.
Right now, I would rather play for Georgia.
My point is, if football was just football, that means you could go play anywhere. Would you rather go to Nebraska or FAMU?
Nebraska.
Oh, okay. Football ain't just football. Football is deeper to me when it comes to where do I want to play? Where do I see myself playing?
Mm-hmm.
Do they have the facilities? Do they have the support team? Do they have the academia? See, there's a lot of things that go into making your decision to play football. I'm going to pull this out.
And I keep telling you, all this stuff about what they got at their university doesn't make a damn thing when it comes to Saturday. Because when they come out that tunnel on Saturday, nobody cares about their facility. They care about a W.
I agree with that, but it's nice to have the stuff to help you get the W.
Well,
it's the people that's in it have to work it.
Yeah.
You can have $1 billion facility. If you ain't got the people to work it, it doesn't matter. These guys got to put the work in now.
Dallas Cowboys.
Now.
Dallas Cowboys.
Now.
$1 billion facility ain't did nothing.
Right now. No, we got to put the work in. The guys are working hard. I hope they still hitting them stairs. I mean, it's less than 30 days before camp open. Right?
It's
less than 10 days.
It's like 2 weeks.
Less than 30 days before camp opens, right?
Yeah.
July 31st?
I believe so. I think that's what I read.
We'll come back with Sirius. The Ticket 93.7 The Cap.
This is Lincoln's home for talk on the FL. The home Royals baseball. KNTK FM Firth 93.7 The Ticket.
Working at Continental in Lincoln isn't a job, it's a career. Raise wages again, and they're hiring for production operators at $24.62 per hour, which grows to $28.97 per hour within 3 years. Skilled trade positions start at $33.36 per hour, with opportunities to make more based on certifications. Continental also has salary jobs available and great benefits, plus medical and prescription costs at very low premiums. Dental, vision, and life insurance are offered at no premium cost to the associates, with increased bonuses and vacation for new hires. To learn more or apply, go to continentaljobs.com with keyword Lincoln. Come work at Continental today.
You've driven by GE Landscape Supply countless times, likely without even knowing, at 6701 Cornhusker Highway. Now it's time to stop in. GE Landscape Supply sells to homeowners and contractors with a vast selection of landscaping and construction materials. They sell in bulk to save you money, and you can buy anything from a 5-gallon bucket to a semi-load. And don't forget, they deliver anywhere. Stop by 6701 Cornhusker Highway from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday to Friday and 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturdays. Go to GELandscapeSupply.com for more info or call 402-467-1627.
It's a new era for Nebraska football with a new head coach. Gear up for the season with 93.7 The Ticket's coverage of Big Ten Media Days. Live from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis on July 26th and 27th. Jay Foreman, Amon Green, Vershawn Jackson, Terrell, Derek Pearson, Steve Sipple, and Jake Sorensen will be in Indy for our shows on Wednesday and Thursday. Coverage of Big Ten Media Days is brought to you by Ben Bloor, a professional realty group of BHHS Ambassador Real Estate, Gary Michaels Clothiers, Warhorse Gaming, A1 Automotive, and the 1890 Initiative.
July marks 8 years of the Body Shop being open for business and serving Lincoln the best massage options in the area. Dennis and his team would like to thank all customers who have stopped in and let them relieve the pains and stress in their lives. Your continued business allows them to do what they are passionate about. Book an appointment today at thebodyshoplincoln.com. The Body Shop, your go-to for all types of massages at 48th and A.
Hey, moms and dads, bring the whole crew to a Salt Dogs baseball game and unleash the fun. Visit Haymarket Park all summer for Fireworks Fridays, Souvenir Saturday, Sunday family fun days, and more. With 50 home games, even weekdays can be unforgettable. Planning an event? Make it a home run with group discounts. When you need an outing the whole family will enjoy, unleash the fun with the Salt Dogs. Call 402-474-2255 or visit saltdogs.com for tickets.
H&H Roofing, established in 2015, is proud to serve the local area, which includes the tri-state area in Nebraska, Iowa, and South Dakota. H&H Roofing has a professional team that are licensed and bonded, GAF Master Certified Installers, and an insurance-preferred contractor that will work directly with your insurance company. Also a leading roofer, siding, and gutter specialist. H&H Roofing will service all residential, commercial, and agricultural needs. Go to hnhroofs.com for more information or call 402-359-2546.
93.7 The Ticket. Fox KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today: showers and storms likely this morning. We'll see partly sunny skies this afternoon. We'll see a high of around 82. Tonight, mostly cloudy skies, the low of around 63. And tomorrow, we'll see a slight chance of showers and storms in the afternoon. Otherwise, we'll see partly skies, high of around 87. Meteorologist Kyle Tucker from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the upside of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new used options? Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And it's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
Finally, a good reason to have a smart house. Just say, Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket, and we'll magically start playing. How's it work? Nobody knows. Don't ask questions.
Hey, CNC machinists, do you feel like you're in a dead-end job with your boss hovering over your shoulder? That's so annoying. Not at Garner Industries. We provide the opportunity and trust our CNC machinists to bring the talent. I'm Bob Williams, HR Director at Garner Industries, and we're looking for new team members in our CNC department. At Garner Industries, you'll work in a clean, climate-controlled, and safe environment with team members who want to see you succeed. You will also enjoy 4-day work weeks, great benefits, and a positive working culture. Interested? Apply on our career page at garnerindustries.com.
This is 93.7 The Ticket.
Sure. Look at
three-time national champion Vershawn Jackson.
Touchdown. Vershawn Jackson, number 34, gets the touchdown. Terrell Farley, defending Terrell Farley, who last week in his first start was a holy terror, number 43.
And Jake Bakoven.
I've talked to a few cats. They said that Bach got some game, man.
Coming at you live from the Chevrolet GM studios in the heart of Lincoln, America. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Powered by Bauer. Here he is, Vershawn Jackson.
Hey, 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 hey. Yeah, 93.7 The Ticket. Captain Show, I'm with
the Black Chick
and Rico. Hey, we trying to do a little something today. We talked a little bit about receivers and who we thought was going to, maybe step their game up. But let me ask y'all this before we bring in this Deion Sanders garbage.
We got a guy on the text line.
Yeah, we got a guy calling in.
Bring Lance in. Lance, you're on with the captain. What's going on?
Not too much, BJ. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Long-time listener, you guys are doing a great job. I appreciate all you do on the radio here.
Appreciate you.
And I appreciate the shout-out when I bumped into you quite a while back, and I told you I was going to call in, and I never have yet. And you remember my dad in such a fashion that it really touched me that day. So I appreciate that.
Oh man, I appreciate you, man. The fans for me is what drove me even at Nebraska football. And it's the same thing now. It's just being able to interact with fans, being able to interact with the guys who listened to us, who saw us play. And I think that's what it's all about.
Well, I appreciate you remembering Duke when we were talking. So that really meant a lot to me that day.
Man, I tell you, I got a memory like an elephant, but CTE is real. Short term, not as much. Long term, I can't unlock some stuff. I want to throw some stuff out of my brain.
Well, appreciate everything you do, and keep doing it.
All right, we will do it, man. Keep calling us, Lance. Appreciate you. Thanks for the support.
All right. Thank you.
Now, what else you say? We got another call?
No, that was it. That was just Lance.
That was it?
Yep.
Well, we appreciate him calling in on the VIP line. The Allo.
That wasn't a VIP line.
What was it?
That was just the Honda of Lincoln hotline. Yeah.
I'm confused.
That's just the Honda of Lincoln hotline.
Me. How many hotlines we got?
The Allo is for invited guests.
When we call people, or
okay. That's it.
Yes,
okay.
That's Allo. He called in on the Honda of Lincoln hotline.
All right, Honda of Lincoln hotline.
You guys can join in the show anytime. Honda of Lincoln hotline. Starter Heyman text line 402-464-5685. All
right, what say you? I'm asking questions today. So this whole Deion Sanders versus what's the coach?
Brent Venables.
There you go. I don't know a bunch about this stuff, but we're gonna dig into it. But I want to read both statements. So Rico's going to jump into the first statement.
Well, so there really isn't a lot to jump into because it is like 2 days old, like it just happened. The Deion Sanders quote is fake. That one's not. He didn't say that. That one's fake. That has been debunked. I looked it up a little more. He didn't say any of that. The Brent Venables one is real though.
What did Venables say?
So Brent Venables was on a student show in Oklahoma, and they asked him about using the portal and all of this stuff and talking about, it was Big Ten Media Days. And this is what Brent Venables said. I gave guys 12 months of grace. I was unlike Deion. I gave guys 12 months of grace to figure it out. Here's 3. Go to class, live right off the field, and when you show up here, you show up with respect and appreciation with your opportunity. And if you go 0 for 3 for 12 months, you need a fresh start. So we helped 21 guys, give or take, find a fresh start. He said he was unlike Deion. He didn't give out pink slips to players. We're another year in establishing our standards and our culture and our values. That matters. A year ago, I challenged the guys. I wasn't like Deion that gave guys a bunch of pink slips.
It sounds like you gave out 21 pink slips.
I don't know.
You did. You just because you helped them, you still, even though you gave them a year. Look, man, AD said it multiple times on his show. Fire fast, hire slow. So I can't fault. Only time will tell if Deion Sanders and what he's done up there. We'll know after the TCU game. They're 21-point dogs. And you two guys seem to think the TCU is going to win that going away.
I didn't say going away. I think.
Well, you think they're going to cover?
I think they're going to win pretty handily.
Well, that's 21.
Yeah.
I still think they're going to cover Black.
Yeah. These guys haven't played together a game yet. You got 11 different guys that got to learn how to play together.
Have y'all forgot who their coaches are?
Well,
Who's on the coaching staff?
coach is not going to be on
Colorado
the
coaching
coach
staff?
is not going to be
Yeah.
on the field right behind him, trying to put him in the right place or
look
trying
it
to
up.
do things like that.
I mean, okay, if he gave them their pink slips, I'm sorry he gave out pink slips.
Okay,
Somebody had to
so
do something.
Their coaching staff, obviously Dion, head coach. Gary Harrell is the assistant head coach and the running backs coach. Charles Kelly, defensive coordinator. Sean Lewis, offensive coordinator. Brett Bartoloni, assistant coach. Tim Brewster, assistant coach, tight ends. Andre Hart, linebackers. Kevin Mathis, corners. Bill O'Boyle, offensive line. Sal Sunsiri, D tackles. Nick Williams, D ends. Dennis Thurman, quality control. Anthony Balenciere, Vincent Dancy, Rashad Davis, Michael Pollock, Trevor Riley, Gunnar White, and then a bunch of assistants.
Perfect. I don't know what Deion and I'm going to do and don't care, but I just think at the end of the day, when you take over something, you got to do it your way. So whether or not he gave out pink slips or anything, it's his ship to do it his way. Just like with Coach Rule. Coach Rule's ship to do it his way. And if it works, we praise him. If it don't work, it's his fault.
The worst thing that can happen for Brent Venables is if Colorado actually has a good season and Oklahoma has another dud of a season like they did last year.
Do you actually think that Colorado's going to shoot themselves in the foot? Do you think they're going to have a winner or losing season?
I think
both of y'all.
I think they're going to have a losing season.
Losing.
Really?
Yeah.
Is Nebraska going to have a winning or losing season?
I think they're going to be like a game under 500.
Probably
losing then, right?
Yeah.
Probably game over 500. So like 6-5. How many games they play? 12?
12.
Probably
6-6 if they go to a bowl. Well,
Yeah.
they'll go to a bowl game, so they could finish 6-7 or 7-6.
I'm not going to make that prediction until I see the first game.
Oh, but you're going to ask us?
Yeah.
Wow.
You guys answer.
Wow.
You didn't have to.
Kool-Aid drinker is going to ask anything.
Wow.
What? I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid this year.
Then what do you think? Do you think they have a winning? Or you don't have to give
I
the
don't
record.
know.
Winning or losing season.
I don't know. I don't know until after we play Minnesota.
You can't do it after the first game. You have to do it before the season starts.
No, I'm not.
That's how this works.
So
that's
when
how
you
predictions work.
So when me, you, and Bach do our weekly game thing. So VJ, Minnesota, Nebraska. Who you gonna go with?
Nebraska.
Okay then. That's
game one. They doesn't matter.
Colorado, Nebraska. Who are you going to go with?
Don't know yet. I would go with Nebraska, of course, if it was there.
Okay, 2-0.
But we're not we're not there yet.
Let's go through the schedule. Come on, let's do it.
We're not there yet.
Who do they have next? Grab the schedule.
On paper,
grab the schedule. Who do they got next?
On paper, I think if
D1AA Southeast Louisiana.
If we fall into the right situation, get a couple of fumbles, a couple of pick six, do some things that we haven't seen before, we could be 8-4.
Nebraska or Michigan?
Michigan. Right now.
So what? 4-1. That's what you have. I know you're going to have them win the first 4 games.
Okay, what do you got?
Give me the schedule. The little one over there. On the window.
This is again.
I want to see you had yours.
You just like to.
So you have them beating Northern Illinois and Louisiana Tech. That's my guess. At Illinois.
I think we should win that game.
Okay, so 5-1. Northwestern.
We should
6-1.
We should beat Pie Gate over there.
6-1. Purdue.
Win.
7-1. Michigan State. At Michigan State. The Woodshed.
That's a 50-50 ball.
That you need to pick one.
Not picking.
Okay,
50-50
then,
ball.
then 7-2. Maryland.
We win.
8-2. At Wisconsin.
I don't like to go against this, but a 50-50 ball. So,
8-3.
There you go.
Iowa.
I think we beat them.
9-3. That's what he has us at.
That's not what I got us at.
That's what you have. We just went through the schedule. There you go.
I just told
Problem
you.
solved.
I just told you.
So you have them over 500.
I have no predictions for Nebraska football. Here's my prediction. We show up against Minnesota. That's on the road.
It is.
We show up against Minnesota and give Minnesota everything they want and some more. Leave it on the football field. And whatever happens at the end when it's 0-0-0, I'll accept. But we could be victorious. But we don't know that. We don't know what offense we're going to run. Y'all still – did you see a 3-3-5 defense in spring?
Yeah. Wait, no.
You don't know. Did you, Terrell? You see the 3-3-5?
See, this is what's gonna happen. See, this is why you gotta learn football. I gotta teach y'all the football 101. So what these coaches are gonna do now? PJ Flick is gonna go back and he's gonna look at South Carolina. He's gonna look at some of that. He's gonna go look at Syracuse last year on defense, and he's gonna see what's their tendencies and what's their third down, first down, second down tendencies are, and you're gonna base it off that. Now you're gonna have to start off in the game on your base defense because you don't know really what they're gonna come out with. So, but it's gonna be things like that that's gonna help the team get knowledge of what they're gonna run.
Peacock probably said the Captain Kool-Aid drinking poster boy.
Yeah, he's that was what I called him. Yeah,
He's in the tub with the Kool-Aid.
no,
He's washing himself with it.
he's the Kool-Aid man.
How y'all call him? I didn't make a prediction.
The Kool-Aid
Yeah, you
man.
did.
No, I
93.
didn't.
You still drunk off that
93.
Kool-Aid from
No,
last
that's
year.
not my prediction, sir.
You still drunk off that Kool-Aid
I don't
from
have a
last year.
prediction. My prediction is show up game one and play your butts off. That's my prediction. I don't care win, lose, or draw. Leave it all out on football. How many do you think before Mickey took over that we was leaving it all out on the football field?
I just think we was underachievers about that point last year about playing, especially when we lost to Georgia Southern. So, like I said, never doubt Louisiana Tech coming in, never doubt the
Coldest Crawford.
never doubt Northern Illinois that came here and beat us already once in our backyard and took pictures on our field. So
Bro, that ain't happening again.
You say that, but things like that
don't
do
think
happen.
I don't think that Trev Alberts would have went out and got Coach Rule if he knew that he could be anything close to what these last guys were.
Well, nobody goes out looking for that.
Let's break Coach Rule down. So I don't have a problem with Coach Rule, but I do have a worry because he's been out of football for 3 years of college football. So, and then this is the Big Ten, so he's got to get adapted to the Big Ten. The Big Ten doesn't have to adapt to anybody.
Nope.
Because this is the Big Ten.
They run what they run.
They run what they run, and they do what they do. So,
They do it really well.
it's all about him trying to figure out the Big Ten and the players that he needs from the Big Ten. See, this is going to be year one. So this is going to be like year 0 for him because he's going to have to learn.
What is figuring out the Big Ten? What is that?
Ask Scott Frost.
No, I'm asking you.
I mean,
Scott Frost
this
fired.
is a tough league, man. I mean,
I know, but talk to me about X's and O's of the Big Ten. What's so tough about the Big Ten that makes this so tough? This is tough.
No, I didn't say it was tough. I said this is the Big Ten. This is probably the second best conference in all of football, college football right here, besides the SEC.
Okay.
The Big 12 is weak, obviously. It's been weak for years and years and years. So, but, this is right here. This is big offensive linemen that punish you, great running backs that run hard. And then you have the other two. You have Ohio State and Michigan. They're different from the other Big Ten teams because one, Ohio State passes a lot. They're more they're a 50-50 run pass team to me. They're more like 60-40 pass. And they have
it ain't that bad.
Well,
ain't no 60-40.
Well, it's going to be this year, I believe, because they got receivers this year, and
I don't know who their quarterback's going to be.
Yeah, we don't know who their quarterback. They're going to start off relying on the pass, but you're going to have to get Marvin Harrison the ball. And Michigan, Ohio State could have been a lot better. They really actually should have beat Georgia if the receiver that played that set out the whole year. So you put that guy in factor. So that and the thing about the Big Ten is they hit
Smith and Jigba.
Yeah, they hit you hard.
So let me switch gears a little bit. But what grade would you guys give Coach Rule in Nebraska in recruiting thus far?
Like this current class or last class? Like the class that came in, these freshmen, or this 2024 class?
Let's start with the 2024 class.
This class right now, with what they're putting together and the fact that they're still in on some of the bigger name, Brandon Baker, the 5-star out of Mater Dei, I'd put them at a B-. Because although they did get their quarterback in Daniel Kalen, I believe to me, and it's not like a waste, but they used up a lot of resources and a lot of time focusing on Dylan Raiola when they could have focused their eyes on a bunch of other recruits, because everybody went down to Arizona at some point to visit with Dylan Raiola.
Okay.
C+.
Why?
Because I think we still haven't tackled some of the main positions we need to tackle.
Which is
linebacker. I don't think our linebacker is the core of the heart, the center of the defense. We got a lot of transfers that transferred in that haven't played at all. You know, you're putting your faith in guys who really only did special teams. So you're giving a lot of hope on some guys who haven't had a chance to play yet.
Yeah, I just read that text. You're laughing.
Oh, man, you guys are crazy today, man.
Not appropriate for the air.
You guys are crazy.
We can't say that on the air.
Come on, 51-24. It's crazy. It's crazy. I want to read it too. Need more mass because mass kicks ass. You want to be bigger, stronger, faster. Anyway, go back to what you were just saying, Terrell, because I got some people on here that's saying this. Okay, let me just read this real quick. Sanderson says, "Come on, Farley, don't act like playing football in the Big Ten is like solving quantum physics. I'm pretty sure Rule can figure out how to be successful against Big Ten teams." Sheesh.
I mean, yeah, it's going to take a year. I mean, you just don't hop in it and think, you know, that's just like saying, oh, Deion's going to go 10-1 this year. No, Deion's going to learn how to play in the Pac-10. You know, he's going to learn that. Rule is going to have to learn how to play in the Big Ten. That's plain and simple. That's football.
Everybody knows every conference is different.
Every conference is different. Scott Frost still didn't recruit the right players for the Big Ten after 4 years of being here. 4 years of being here, we still was outsized, outmanned, and outplayed.
Well, it had to do a lot to do with it. They must not have been doing much in the weight room.
You must have not been doing much of recruiting either. I mean,
he recruited, but when you get 56 guys leave, jump in the transfer portal on you, that's a tough deal to swallow. You can't recover from that. Think about this. We got close to 50-something players in these last two classes, right? Right?
Yeah.
If in a year from now, both classes are gone, isn't that a problem? Like 2 years from now, both classes are gone. You have to ask yourself, Rico, I recruited you. I knocked on the door. I said, hey, Mr. Rico, we love Rico. We want Rico to come from Florida all the way to our school where we're going to take care of him and help him get to the NFL. We're going to help him get his degree, and we're going to help him become a positive role model in society. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
Perfect. You guys want to commit to us today?
Sure.
Oh, man, I thought you never asked. Now, a big hoopla. You get them into the program, and within 2 years, little Johnny's calling mom talking about, hey, I'm hating this. I'm hating it.
Yeah.
I'm ready to come home. They're treating me whatever. I went into your mom and dad's room and said, or house and said, I want Rico. Now, why would the same guy say, I don't want to be here? And I know circumstances happen, but there's something about me as a coach. If I want Rico, I got to figure Rico out. How can I keep Terrell Farley from wanting to transfer? How do I keep that? Coaches play. You got to think they got to deal with 140 players.
Yeah.
How about the other staff members?
They help out. They deal with
No. The head coach has to deal with all these people.
Yes.
And he has to be dynamic. And he has to keep the guys in house. You start seeing guys in the next 2 years. Now, when I say seeing, I'm not talking about 1, 2, or 3. I'm talking about 5, 10 guys start transferring from Nebraska. Well, your red flag should go up. Something ain't right here. Something ain't right. Because you got a chance to evaluate these kids. You got a chance to look and see what they look like. You got a chance to see what their families are like. And you got a chance to say yes or no.
Well, it's a double-edged sword where when those players come in, you go into their house and you tell them these things, you promise them these things. They get here, and maybe it's the culture, the campus, the coaches aren't exactly what they thought they were going to be. Like, there's that edge to it. And then at the same time, maybe the coaches, although they did their due diligence and they did their homework on these players, maybe the players come in, they're practicing and doing all this stuff, and all of a sudden, they're not what you thought they were going to be. And you're letting these players know, look, I appreciate you, taking your time, coming out here and committing to us and doing this. But if we're going to be honest with each other, and that's what everybody wants is honesty, you're probably not going to see the field while you're here. Those players are going to leave.
How many players transferred out of Nebraska when you was there?
Well,
that you can remember?
Probably 2. Not from academic stands or football stands. They just left.
Right.
But,
Didn't work out.
but here's the thing, though. I mean, you talk about the kids that left Scott Frost like this. Who made it that easy for these kids to leave, though? The NCAA made it so easy for these kids to leave. Just ask Jimbo Fisher how many kids left Texas A&M. 38 in 1 year. I guarantee you that he's going to have at least 60 in 2 years, in the last 2 years that left Texas A&M.
All right.
That comes down to the coaching and the play. It's everybody.
No, it comes down to the NCAA.
Well, it's not the fact that it's
so
just easier to transfer. I mean,
to
things
transfer
happen.
now.
Why do we quit jobs?
For better jobs,
for better stuff,
or because it wasn't working out.
More money.
One of the two, right?
Yep.
We either go to greener, what we think is greener pasture, or it just didn't work out because.
One example.
Yeah, this is like this. It's just
heads.
What did the center from Michigan put in his quotings when he signed with where did he go?
Who?
The center from Michigan, the
Hunter Dickinson,
the basketball
Hunter
center.
Dickinson.
And what
He
was
went
it
to
all
Kansas.
about? What was it all about to him?
Oh, to him, it was more about money.
Money.
He said he was going to get better NIL opportunities at Kansas.
Yeah.
But basketball is a little bit different because you only have so many players. You only got 11, 12 players.
Also, with that,
football, you got 100 plus players.
His game, I don't know how well it's going to translate to the NBA. So if he wants to make money, that's his best opportunity.
Yeah, but
staying in college and doing that.
Every player is not the same player that's on tape. Just because
agree with that.
Just because they look good on tape, that don't mean they're gonna look good live. I mean, I done seen guys rush for 2,500 yards in high school, and then they get up there, they're not the same guys. You know, you play against lower level competition, and then when you get to the real competition in college, and then we don't hear about them anymore.
I'm just saying, it's a little crazy. But I don't think that. I think again, you have to get guys who want to be at Nebraska. You can't recruit these guys with an inkling in their mind that they're going to leave because they have to deal with adversity.
I don't think any of them have that. And you are recruiting these guys
That's
who
not
want to be
true.
at Nebraska. They want to be at
That's not
Nebraska.
true.
That's why they're committing.
It's not true.
But circumstances change.
Now-
Things happen when you get to college, and maybe it's just not working out. You
Well,
just wanna go somewhere
Rico,
else.
if Texas State was recruiting me and who else? San Diego State, and then Nebraska come calling, where do you think I'm gonna go? Nebraska, because you know why? It's a better scholarship than them two right there.
I don't know. I think y'all should. This is good, and I think we should do this. 4991 says this. Go back in the history and look at the retention rates of football players for each of all the individual programs throughout the NCAA. Which ones can retain their players year to year? They are the ones that have really good programs. That's all I'm saying.
Clemson, Alabama, Georgia, Florida State, who else? USC.
Well, you got to say that as a head coach. You got to make sure that you tell these guys, talk about retention. Talk about how important it is for them to come here and leave here as a graduate. Hey, fastest 2 hours. Man, 30 seconds, 40 seconds, 50 seconds. The Ticket, 93.7. We'll be right back.
H&H Roofing, established in 2015, is proud to serve the local area, which includes the tri-state area in Nebraska, Iowa, and South Dakota. H&H Roofing has a professional team that are and bonded. GAF Master Certified Installers and an insurance preferred contractor that will work directly with your insurance company. Also a leading roofer, siding, and gutter specialist. H&H Roofing will service all residential, commercial, and agricultural needs. Go to HandHroofs.com for more information or call 402-359-2546.
It's a new era for Nebraska football with a new head coach. Gear up for the season with 93.7 The Ticket's coverage of Big Ten Media Days. Live from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis on July 26th and 27th. Jay Foreman, Amon Green, Vershawn Jackson, Terrell Farley, Derek Pearson, Steve Sipple, and Jake Sorensen will be in Indy for our shows on Wednesday and Thursday. Coverage of Big Ten Media Days is brought to you by Ben Bleicher of Professional Realty Group of BHHS Ambassador Real Estate, Gary Michaels Clothiers, Warhorse Gaming, A1 Automotive, and the 1890 Initiative.
Rosie Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 10th and P or at 1501 Center Park Road.
You finally finished your man cave in the basement. Brand new furniture, huge TV, and all of your collector's items. You're ready for football season. You were so excited until one bad rain and it is all ruined. Don't risk a flooded basement and countless dollars in damages when it can be avoided. Call John Henry's today for free sump pump estimate your home.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing.
Working at Continental in Lincoln isn't a job, it's a career. And now they've raised wages again, and they're hiring for operators at $24.60 per hour, which grows to $28. Skilled trade positions now start at $33.36 per hour, with opportunities to make more based on certifications. Continental also has and great benefits, plus and prescription costs at very low premiums. Dental, vision, and life insurance are offered at no premium cost to the associates, with increased bonuses and vacation for new hires. To learn more or apply, go to continentaljobs.com or Lincoln. Come work at Continental.
Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But buying new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new and used options? Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And it's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
Hey, CNC machinists, do you feel like you're in a dead-end job with your boss hovering over your shoulder? That's so annoying. Not at Garner Industries. We provide the opportunity and trust our CNC machinists to bring the talent. I'm Bob Williams, HR Director at Garner Industries, and we're looking for new team members in our CNC department. At Garner Industries, you'll work in a clean, climate-controlled, and safe environment. We want to see you succeed. You will enjoy 4-day work, great benefits, and a positive culture. Interested? Apply on our career page at garnerindustries.com.
Summertime is in full swing, and it's time to get to work on outdoor projects. Deck City is a great place to start as Lincoln's local source for everything decks. Deck City has everything you need to build the deck of your dreams, from treated lumber to Westbury aluminum railings and TimberTech composite decking. Brace from real deck professionals to give you proper guidance to make your project go smoothly. Call them today to schedule an appointment at 402-480-6671. Go online at deckcityne.com or visit their new location just north of 33rd and Cornhusker Highway. Deck City, your local deck experts.
Hey, moms and dads, bring the whole crew to a Salt Dogs baseball game and unleash the fun. Visit Haymarket Park all summer for Fireworks Fridays, Souvenir Saturdays, Sunday Family Fun Days, and more. With 50 home games, even weekdays can be unforgettable. Planning an event? Make it a home run with group discounts. When you need an outing the whole family will enjoy, unleash the fun with the Salt Dogs. Call 402-474-2255 or visit saltdogs.com for tickets.
Arnold's Tavern in Havelock is the place to be this summer and the best place in town for shuffleboard. Come on Wednesdays and learn from some of the best players in town for the Shuffleboard Corner. Open house league all day starting at 11 a.m. and enjoy $4 tall boys and $3 wells. Shake off the start to the work week with karaoke on Monday nights. And don't forget, happy hour is every day from 3 to 6 p.m. and you are always welcome to bring in your own food. Arnold's Tavern in the heart of Havelock.
If you're an electrician, we've got a career for you. It's a career with employer-paid health care and retirement benefits. Join the IBEW Local 265 family and work for one of our NECA contractors. Come to our job fair on August the 3rd from 4 to 8 p.m. at the Holiday Inn, 2500 Tamarind Ridge Road in Southwest Lincoln. For more information, call Mike Murray at 402-875-1034. That's 402-875-1034.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today: showers and storms likely this morning. Then we'll see partly sunny skies this afternoon. We'll see a high of around 82. Tonight, mostly cloudy skies, the low around 63. And tomorrow, we'll see a slight chance of showers and storms in the afternoon. Otherwise, we'll see partly sunny skies with a high of around 87. Meteorologist Kyle Flecker from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Power on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
93.7 The Ticket, the Captain Show. I'm running with the Black Shirt. And there we go. Listen, we appreciate all y'all. Cliff from Elgin Base, we appreciate you, man. Appreciate that. Wet Blanket, I didn't give up my professional career. I just went home, sir. And it's all good, man, because I had a great college career. I could care less about professional. So many of my friends who played professional football, who made millions of dollars, and they're broke or dead or jacked up, okay, or in jail. So I'm not that bad off because I didn't go play professional football for the 2.5 years that I did have an opportunity to go play professional football was enough for me. So I was good in that situation. But I can almost tell you when you're talking about the retention rates, right? The retention rates. Here's 4991 says this. Go back in the history. I'm going to read it again. And look at the retention rate of football players for each of the individual programs throughout the NCAA. Which ones can retain their players year to year? They are the ones that have really good programs. Period. It's about retaining. And it's about Terrell coming in as an 18-year-old man or young teenager. 19-year-old teenager and leaving a 22, 23-year-old man.
21.
Whatever. You get what I'm saying. Hopefully, we don't just want to get JUCO guys, though. We want to get guys that can be in the program for 4 years because those are the guys that become your leaders.
To me, that falls on the coaching staff. I don't think that solely falls on the players, to the coaching staff. When you go into these homes and you recruit these guys, of course you're recruiting them and they have the intention of staying, but once they get there, you need to not, don't make promises if you're not going to keep those promises. Don't promise anybody, hey, you'll be a starter by your sophomore year. Don't do that. Don't make promises just to get don't make promises just to get people in the door. Don't make promises to anybody just to get them to commit to your school. Then you get them and then you switch up and you do something. What you need to do is be straightforward with these players. Let them know what's going on. Say, hey, look, you commit to us. You might not play you're not going to play your freshman year. You might not play your sophomore year, but we guarantee that, well, maybe not guarantee, but you will have a chance to be on the field sophomore, junior, senior year, what have you. You will be a better person when you leave our university than when you came. We will give you every chance possible to make it to the next level. If that's your goal, we will give you a top flight education and all of these things, because like I said, you're not recruiting somebody and they're not committing to you with any intention of leaving after a year. Nobody does that. Nobody says, I'm going to go here for a year, then I'm going to leave.
You're right.
When they commit, they're in for it.
You're right, because Coach Osborne was the honest. He was honest about the recruiting process when he recruited. I mean, like he told me, I asked him, like, where do I stand at about playing this year? He said, well, we're going to give you the opportunity to play for a starting position. If not, you would still be able to, be a backup. And, that the thing you want to hear is, do I have a chance to compete for a position? Mm-hmm. And that's one thing that kids want to hear, but you don't want to tell them that, hey, you get here, you're going to do this your first year. By the next year, you're going to be starting. Mm-hmm. So we're going to get you on special teams your freshman year. And that doesn't happen. Now that kid sees you as a liar. Mm-hmm. But then the opportunity was so easy for that kid to leave because now we got the transfer portal. Mm-hmm. And that's what makes it easy for these kids these days. And some kids just go somewhere and don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
this ain't my type of speed. This ain't my speed right here.
Mm-hmm.
So you might get there and say, hey, man, I don't like this.
Like maybe you came on a visit and you really enjoyed your time. You really enjoyed the coaching staff. You really enjoy all of the players. But once you get here, you start going to classes, you're walking around the city. You're just like, this actually isn't for me.
They fool me.
Yeah, this is actually isn't for me.
Yeah, I get it. 1 or 2, 3 guys, but 50, 10 out of a class, 8 out of a class.
Everybody has their
9
reasons.
out of this class, 10 out of this class. No, you can. That can happen. I'm saying to you, if the guys that have been there 2 and 3 years that ain't playing, those guys want to leave, let them go. Goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
You obviously don't want to put the commitment in.
Well,
but when guys,
2 and 3
when
years.
guys that are starting leave, they're leaving for a reason. And I'm just saying we should recruit from a position of power and strength and saying, hey, we are in a rebuild. We want you to be a part of this rebuild from the day you walk in Nebraska football to 4 to 5 years later and you graduate and walking across that stage.
I don't think you can recruit from a position of power if you're telling somebody I don't think you can be in a rebuild and be in a position of power recruiting.
There you are. Yeah, you are.
I don't think
yeah,
you can't sit there as Nebraska with the years that you've had and say we're rebuilding to hopefully get to where we want to get when you're recruiting against a Georgia and Alabama, a USC, a Florida State, Miami.
Is Scott still on?
I believe so.
Okay, Scott, let me go to Scott first, and then we'll be right back. Scott, come on back.
Gentlemen, how are you guys?
Doing well.
Good. Hey, I got a quick question. Are there any freshmen that come in that you guys have seen that say, well, I want to play now?
I haven't seen that from any. Nobody has come out front and said that.
There's some guys, though. There's some guys that in their mind, they think they should come in and play as true freshmen. Yes.
Yeah, but nobody said it out loud.
But, I'm from the old school, and I would say, stick them in. Let them get their butts ran up and down the field and tromped on, and then tell them, I told you weren't ready.
I agree with that. But I think before you even do that, stick them in there with them seniors and juniors early, right?
Yeah.
Let them get a taste of that medicine at practice.
Yep.
And I guarantee you.
Last thing, Rashawn, you're wrong. Terrell Farley was better than Ray Lewis.
Ooh.
Thanks, Scott.
Terrell, this is your buddy Scott.
Hey,
you're my favorite buddy.
Thank you, sir.
See you, Scott.
All right, Terrell's better than Ray Lewis. Okay.
There you go. Scott said so.
All right, let me read this though, and then you can go, Terrell. Hold on, because I got this. I love this. This is important. Saracen said, or James and Lincoln says this also, right? Don't forget that some college coaches are absolute jerks. They put on a good show in recruiting, and then they are horrible people behind the scenes. Happens all too often for young men who are rich and powerful. As young men mature, they can see right through that. And I wouldn't blame someone for leaving a school because of that. Life's too short. James, I don't have a problem leaving either.
Yeah, you're right.
But that just goes to show you about a head coach is supposed to be the same guy he showed him to be. Now, are they going to be a little bit different once you get in the building? Yeah.
So how many left? You say how many players left in how many years?
The entire, I believe, 2018 class didn't finish their careers in Nebraska, but that also includes Adrian, who was here for 4 years and then graduate transferred.
Bruh.
31 from Texas A&M last year.
But Texas
but they
A&M,
left. So yeah, theirs was all 1 year. Nebraska's that 2018 class was over the course of the 4 years.
56 players in 4 years.
Yeah. So how many you think Jimbo gonna have in 2 years?
He'll get his recruiting class back up there, and then he'll bring in transfers because that's what Texas A&M does with Jimbo.
Obviously, Jimbo can't recruit.
Obviously, Jimbo can't coach neither.
And he can recruit. He just can't keep him.
No, he can't recruit.
He's
because
top
if
10 every year.
Sir. Just because you're in the top 10 and recruiting on paper don't mean that you're literally in the top 10. There's something about those kids' character. So here, a 5-star kid that's bipolar, can't control him. Is he a 5-star kid? Is he a kid that you would say, let's take a chance on him? He's got some issues, but we might be able to control him.
I would try to take a chance on him. I don't know about control, but try to get it under control. He's a 5-star. He's a 5-star athlete.
Would you take?
He's just got a couple issues with his mental.
Right.
That's why you have counselors. That's why you have all that support staff. Is
I'm
to take care
asking
of guys like that.
We did, so why not?
We what? That was far and few between.
Hmm?
It wasn't the majority of the team that was that way.
Well, the majority of the team isn't that way now.
How many guys are like that now?
Probably not the majority.
Probably not the minority. I don't do any guys.
I wouldn't
we
say
don't have
over
a
50% of the guys.
5-star player.
Well, no.
Give me a 4-star player.
Eric Gilbert was a 5-star player.
No. I'm talking about
Xavier Betts, is a 4-star.
Okay, but who is, when you say a 5-star, you said Gilbert. How many schools has he been at?
This is the third one.
Perfect. Does that make him a 5-star?
He's still a 5-star athlete. He's just got a couple issues.
Okay.
Again, that's why you have support staff. They're supposed to help you with that.
Well, what happened at LSU?
He left. He wanted to go to Georgia.
Well,
Well, actually, he wanted to go to Florida, and then he got there for like a week, and then he went to Georgia.
So that's 4 schools.
Technically, but I don't think he had enrolled at Florida.
And I think that, but I think sometimes when we put these stars and labels on these kids, it gives them a false sense of security. Because we put so much solace in he's a 5-star, or he's a 4-star. I guarantee you this. How many 5-stars? Are there more 5-stars or 3, 2, 1 stars in the NFL? Which one?
I have to look that up. I will.
There are more 4 and 3 because there are more 4 and 3-star players.
I skipped 4.
Okay, there are more.
Skip 4.
There
I
are more
said 3 and 2 and 1.
There are more 3 because there are more 3-star players.
I know, but I think if you really go look at it, there's more guys that were 2 and 3 stars in the NFL than 5 stars.
Because there are more of them. There's only around 35 5-stars a year.
Perfect. What does a 5-star mean?
That you're a superior athlete. You're
know,
one of the best. You're one of the best of the best.
Right, but they've got grades. Like when you get a 5-star, it transfers over to, if you look that up, it'll transfer over to starter, like freshman starter, and then or second year starter, and then draft pick. It gives you that breakdown. You know what I'm saying? So that's something definitely you might want to take a peek at, because it gives you the breakdown on what their opportunities were, their chances. I think it's like a 6.1 or 5.4. NFL uses it a lot.
375 star prospects. Of those, 215 were drafted. That's 58.1%. Alabama, Clemson, Ohio State, and Georgia all fared well, but Oklahoma percentage, which was much longer, and lots of schools that didn't sign enough 5-star prospects to qualify, still turned five stars into pros.
Yeah. It's easier to get a 5-star to the pros.
I didn't say about. I said number of. You guys are always trying to change my words.
All right, I'll look it up. I'll look it up in the break.
Number of.
I'll try and look it up.
You already answered it and you said just per capita, there's more 3 stars than there is 5 stars, right?
Yeah.
Well,
so there's going to be more 3 stars in the pros than 5 stars. But if you look per capita percentages, I'm sure there's more 5 stars.
Well,
we'll see. 9
former 5-star recruits was drafted in the first round of the 2022 draft.
Okay. They should be. That's the definition of a 5-star. But if there was 35 of them and only 9 of them made it, that means there's another 26 that didn't go in the first round.
Well, it says 5-star recruits have 63% chance of getting drafted.
See, now we're starting to get to the numbers. When they're 5-star, that means you got some juice behind you.
You got a better chance.
Get us out of here, Rico.
You're listening to the Captain, 93.7 The Ticket, theticketfm.com.
If you're an electrician, we've got a career for you. A career with employment and retirement benefits. Join the IBW Local 65 family and work for one of our NECA contractors. Come to our job fair on August 3rd from 4 to 8 p.m. at the Holiday Inn, 2500 Tamarind Ridge Road in Southwest Lincoln. For more information, call Mike Murray at 402-875-1034. That's 402-875-1034.
Working at Continental in Lincoln isn't a job, it's a career. And right now, they've raised wages again, and they're hiring for production operators at $24.62 per hour, which goes to $28.97 per hour within 3 years. Skilled trade positions now start at $33.36 per hour, with opportunities to make more based on certifications. Continental also has salary jobs available and great benefits, plus medical and prescription costs at very low premiums. Dental, vision, and life insurance are offered at no premium cost to the associates, with increased bonuses and vacation for new hire. To learn more or apply, go to continentaljobs.com with keyword Lincoln. Come work at Continental today.
Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But buying new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new and used options? Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And it's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always made products. Bring your gear you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
It's a new era for Nebraska football with a new head coach. Gear up for the season with 93.7 The Ticket's coverage of Big Ten Media Days. Lucas Oil Stadium in Indiana on July 26th and 27th. Jay Foreman, Amon Green, Vershawn Jackson, Terrell Farley, Derek Pearson, Steve Sippel, and Jake Sorensen will be in Indy for our shows on Wednesday and Thursday. Coverage of Big Ten Media Days is brought to you by Ben Bleicher of Professional Realty Group of BHHS Ambassador Real Estate, Gary Michaels Clothiers, Warhorse Gaming, A1 Automotive, and the 1890 Initiative.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
Arnold's Tavern in Havelock is the place to be and the best place in town for board. Come on Wednesdays and learn from some of the best players in town for the Shuffleboard Corner. Come on Sundays for Open House League all day and enjoy tall boys and $3 wells. Shake off the start to the work week with karaoke on Monday nights. And don't forget, happy hour is every day from 3 to 6 p.m. and you are always welcome to bring in your own food. Arnold's Tavern in the heart of Havelock.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices.
Summertime is in full swing, and it's time to get to work on outdoor projects. Deck City is a great place to start as Lincoln's source for everything decks. Deck City has everything you need to build the deck of your dreams, from treated lumber to Westbury aluminum railings and TimberTech composite decking. They offer advice from real deck professionals to give you proper guidance to make your project go smoothly. Call them today to schedule an appointment at 402-480-6671. Go online at deckcne.com or visit their new location just north of 33rd and Cornhusker Highway. Deck City, your local deck experts.
Whether you're looking for a new place to call home or trying to current home, you want to make it as easy as possible. So why not use a realtor that works harder so you don't have to? The Carpe Diem team at Nebraska Realty is your go-to team for all your residential and commercial needs. They pride themselves on working hard and making your life as easy as possible while educating you every step of the way. Contact the Carpe Diem to seize your moment, whether it be buying, selling, building, investing, or even commercial real estate. Give them a call today at 402-429-821.
Hey, CNC machinists, do you feel like you're in a dead-end job with your boss hovering over your shoulder? That's so annoying. Not at Garner Industries. We provide the opportunity and trust machinists to bring the talent. I'm Bob, HR Director at Garner Industries, and we're looking for new team members in our CNC department. At Garner Industries, you'll work in a clean, climate-controlled, and safe environment with team members who want to see you succeed. You'll also enjoy 4-day work weeks, great benefits, and positive working culture. Interested? Apply on our career page at garnerindustries.com.
Finally, a good reason to have a smart house. Just say, Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket, and we'll magically start playing. How's it work? Nobody knows. Don't ask questions.
Hey, moms and dads, bring the whole crew to a Salt Dogs baseball game and unleash the fun. Visit Haymarket Park all summer for Fireworks Fridays, Souvenir Saturdays, Sunday Family Fun Days, and more. With 50 home games, even weekdays be unforgettable. Planning an event? Make it a home run with group discounts. When you need an outing the whole family will enjoy, unleash the fun with the Salt Dogs. Call 402-474-2255 or visit saltdogs.com for tickets.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
One and two and three and four and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Yeah. Come on.
Ooh. Come on, Rico. Get into it. Come on, Rico.
He's yawning. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10.
Rico, he's look at he got that dad bod.
Ooh,
Thank
Rico,
you.
he has a dad bod.
Thank you.
You're too young for a dad bod, ain't
Yeah.
Do what I can.
he? Rico, Notorious B.I.B. says, I kind of like Rico filling in for Jake. He seems to get VJ fired up more. I don't like when I get fired up. Terrell's always telling me to calm down. Tua was a 5-star. Patrick Mahomes was a 3-star. Joe Burrow, 4-star. Josh Allen, 3-star. I think you could start as starting quarterbacks. That'd probably be easier. Starting quarterbacks, you can go to any position, and let's see how many of these 5-star guys that were 5-star in college, if they're starting in the pros. Appreciate that.
Well, the one from Alabama last year, what's his name? Bryce. No, what's the quarterback?
Bryce. Yeah.
Yeah, 5-star.
Bryce Young.
Yeah, 5-star.
Bryce Young, 5-star.
Gonna start this year.
who was the other one? CJ Stroud, 5-star.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow, 4-star. Patrick Mahomes, 3-star. Mac Jones, 4-star. Aaron Rodgers, 4-star, 3-star. I don't know. He went to Cal. Who else? Give me starting quarterback. Russell Wilson, I think, was a 3-star. Josh Allen was a 3-star.
You guys are proving my point.
There's more of them.
Yeah, it's 2,000 each year.
They're starting in the league.
If you had 2,000 draft picks, I guarantee you.
They're starting in the league, sir.
But you have a better chance in terms of the numbers of getting drafted if you are a 5-star.
I think
63%
I'm not arguing
of the 5-star.
that's wrong.
63% of the 5-stars get drafted. It was like 40-something% of the 3-stars get drafted.
What's the point that I'm making, though? Do you know?
No, I see what point you're trying to make.
What?
Because you're saying that 3-stars do get drafted. They should get drafted because it's 2,000 of them each year.
No, I'm saying basically.
And there's only like 50 5-stars a year. So if you're going to say that after the third round, it could be all 3-stars.
You barely see 5-stars getting drafted after the 4th round.
Yeah.
It's all 3 and 3-stars.
We were talking about NFL and play. That sometimes just because I was telling you guys, stars don't make the player. But if you are a 5-star guy, that means that someone rated you high enough that they thought that you were going to be not only a day one starter, that you were going to be a 63% draft guy, all of that stuff. If you get a 5-star, that's what that means. And I said, when you look at the NFL and you look at per capita, I would much rather be a 3-star than a 5-star, just because the 3-stars got a bigger opportunity because of the numbers to make the league. And for whatever reason, if you look at starters in the NFL, thanks again, I don't know how many of those 63% of getting drafted are starters in the NFL.
A lot on defense and a lot on the offensive lines.
How many players are going around, Rico?
32.
32.
Well, in the first round and the next rounds, there's compensatory picks and all that, so it gets different. But 32 for the most part.
7 rounds, ain't it?
Yes.
7 rounds.
So it's like 210 players. So probably two.
Like I said, there's
240 after all the supplemental draft.
There's
picks and all that.
compensatory.
Yeah,
it ends up being
it's-
whatever it ends up being. Because some teams
not-
get their
yeah,
draft
I'm not-
picks taken away.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go
Some
that
get at it's a whole mess with all of that. But yeah, it's somewhere mid 200s.
Well, I mean, to me, the stars don't matter. The only thing that matters is development. So,
If you look at national champions in the past few years, each one of the national champions has been top 5 recruiting year after year. So if you want to win in college, you're gonna have to get those 5-star recruits because you're not going to be a top 5 team with just 3 and 4 stars.
0849 says this: the star rating for prospects is a joke. Look at the Florida State, Miami, Tennessee, Florida teams from the 90s, loaded with star power. No disrespect to players on those rosters, but what did Nebraska do to them with less talent? Supposedly less talent. You was less talented, Terrell. You weren't supposed to be able to go beat Florida because we were at Nebraska. Come on, man.
Can we pause 10 seconds for station ID?
Please.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. The home of Kansas City Royals baseball. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
A lot of the star rankings are based off of camps because they're not going to base it all off of high school film and your high school stats and all that. A lot of it is based off of camps. So if you can, unfortunately afford to get to these camps or make time out of your summer to get to these camps, it's going to help these guys that put the star ratings and put the rankings on these kids to get a chance to see you and maybe boost your star rating. Some of it depends on who you're committed by and who you commit to, because you've seen a couple of times Nebraska's gotten guys committed and then they end up being from no stars to 3 stars. So it just happens if the people who are doing these rankings get a chance to see you and can evaluate your talent and do whatever they need to do to get your rankings up.
Big Daddy Travis says this: I can't wait for Husker game week. Concert Tuesday, Wednesday volleyball game, Thursday Nebraska whoops those little Gophers. Then Friday morning head to the Niobrara River to float for the weekend while celebrating a Husker win with my ice cold Miller Lite. Let's go. Just read it. Nobody cares about stars.
Like I said, stars are important. If you want to win a national championship, all of those teams are in the top 5 in recruiting rankings. And if you're going to get in the top 5 in recruiting rankings, you're going to have to get 5 stars. That's just what it boils down to. Maybe they don't end up sticking around in the NFL, but at least in college, they'll help you win.
One eye, Ray, we appreciate that. That was good take on that. I'm not going to read it, but good take. Actually, I am going to read it. I like that. Hold on. Being rated a 3-star pisses players off, keeps them hungry and motivated. 5-star players, on the other hand, are always under the microscope and heavily criticized if they're imperfect. You buying that?
Yeah.
Okay. I am too.
No, just they end up on the cereal boxes. Like, where are they now? About the 5 stars. So
on the side of a milk carton.
Yeah, where are they now?
Big Slim says we need to do a retroactive star ratings for the 95 team.
They already did it.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Where?
It's I have it.
Pull it up before we go. Where they got you at? 4-star or 5-star?
3-star.
Well, I must be like a 2 or a 1.
Back then. So you're like
a 1-star.
Were they doing it like before you
played?
They
give me a half star.
This was like
were they doing like
something they did like 20 years after.
Okay.
Is it real? Is this real? Who did it? Athlon or somebody?
A fan did it.
Oh, that doesn't count.
Yeah, don't count. He said, Farley, Big Slim said, Farley, you had to get your stars back.
I don't have to get you sick. I gained some stars.
When you get
2 more, 5-star.
Yeah, how are you a 5-star?
Huh?
I'm waiting for
5-star coming out of JUCO
star rankings.
I don't think they give JUCO players 5 stars. They're all like the highest rated JUCO are 3 stars.
Yeah, I don't know. I was like the 3rd best junior college player to come out that year. Let me see.
A 3-star JUCO player is like a 5-star freshman.
Well, he's playing JUCO ball, so you're playing on a college level.
Exactly.
It's not like you back there playing with high schoolers anymore. So
just hanging out.
And JUCO players can be leaders. I mean, but it's far and few between. And I'm not knocking JUCO players. They're phenomenal JUCO players. But a lot of times, leaders are forged over time. They're forged over time. I mean, you don't
that's not true. No. If
you have never been a leader,
I
so
don't
you
want to.
know.
I don't want to be a leader. That's the thing. I mean, that some people just.
Well, how you gonna say that's not true?
Some people want to be that. I don't want to be the one to get the team hype. I just want to go out there and play football. You know, that's not my style to be vocal like that.
Leaders
Around
ain't
a
just
bunch.
they
I'm
ain't
vocal.
just vocal.
I'm vocal on the field,
Right?
More than off the field.
Sure.
So you know that's more like, you know, like if somebody wanted to. It's like your role, you know. You was groomed for that, you know, because
I was groomed for what?
To be a captain. You
No,
know,
I was not.
Well, you talked your way to being a captain.
Oh, I talked my way into it.
Yeah,
I talked my way.
Yeah,
No,
you talked in.
I didn't play my way into that.
Well, that played a little factor too, but you talked and played your way into.
Hey, you know the difference between me and some other people?
What's that?
I was feared at Nebraska. Let me say that one more time. On the football field, I was feared. You better know where number 34 was.
Oh, Trev Alberts?
Did he play offense?
I don't know.
Oh. But I said
I don't know, because I'm
you
gonna talk
better
like
know
I'm gonna
where
talk
number
like
34
I'm
was.
gonna talk like how you talk to me.
What?
Huh?
Which was?
I don't believe you, sir.
Okay. You have to believe me.
I don't really have to believe you.
Yeah, you do.
Who are you going to compare yourself to?
I'm not comparing myself to anybody.
Somebody on the just get you off this topic.
I'm not.
Somebody on the text line asked to look at the so I'll look at the 2023 recruiting rankings to see if the top 5 all have 5 stars. So the top 5 was Alabama, Georgia, Texas, Oklahoma, Ohio State.
When?
The 2023 cycle.
Okay.
So the incoming freshmen. Alabama had 9 5 stars. Georgia had 5. Texas had 4. Oklahoma had 3. Ohio State had 1. 18 4 stars for Ohio State, 18 4 stars for Alabama, 17 for Georgia, 14 for Texas, 14 for Oklahoma. None of them had double-digit 3 stars. Oklahoma was the closest with 9. Ohio State and Alabama both had 1 3-star commit in last year's class. So your top 5 all had 5 stars. If you want to go through the top 10, LSU, Miami, USC, Oregon, Tennessee round out the top 10. LSU with 2 5 stars, Miami with 2 5 stars, USC with 3, Oregon and Tennessee both with 1 5-star. What are we doing over there? What are you guys doing?
Let me see this.
He's just handing the phone off.
So he's ranked. He
found the rankings.
Yeah, guesstimated star rankings. Right.
Guesstimated. That's a great start.
So we'll see. Right. Tommy Frazier. I'm only gonna go 4 stars because I don't see a 5.
You telling me Tommy wouldn't have been a 5?
Oh, I do see a 5. Okay, here you go. Tommy Frazier's a 4-star.
That I don't believe that. Wasn't he one of the best players in the country coming out?
I would think so. Ibeck, Lawrence Phillips, and Mon Green both
5 stars.
5 stars. Okay. Jeff Makovica, 0-star.
Fullbacks don't get that much love.
Was he a walk-on?
Aaron Graham, yeah. Aaron Graham. But he played in the league. He got drafted in the 4th round.
Well, the stars come before that.
The stars come before that.
Okay, here we go. A bunch of 3 stars, 3 star, 3 stars. Aaron Graham was a 4-star. Let's go defense. Defense, you ain't got no 5 stars. You got Grant Winstrom was a 4-star. Jason Peter was a 4-star. Jay Foreman is a 4-star. Mike Minner was a 4-star. Terrell Farley is a 3-star. Tyrone Williams a 3-star.
Guess. Estimated.
Yeah, guesstimated.
Stars mean nothing. Stars mean nothing. Ben says this. Yo, my cousin played at JUCO for a couple of years before going to K-State. Said JUCO was the most cutthroat environment he's ever been in. Terrell?
It depends what kind of league you play in, because we had a 10-man roster. We can only have 10 out-of-staters.
That's crazy.
And that's cut.
That's cutthroat.
You know,
that's
and but when you play teams like NEO and Oklahoma, they have no out-of-state rule. So they can have
anybody.
But in Kansas, you get 12 out-of-state people. And that's how some people get redshirted like that. So it's a very cutthroat business, though.
Okay, so. Oh, yeah. Somebody made a point here. Chris Tanner said, Coach Rue played in the Big Ten.
Walk-on linebacker at Penn State.
He played in the Big Ten, so he should know how it is.
He's a linebacker at the same time you guys were in school.
I know. It's really way restart the song. Come on, Terrell. Don't do that.
Rashawn, what would you have done if you lined up and Matt Rule was across from you?
Take it.
Rashawn.
Yeah! Knockout. I'm looking to destroy, seek, and destroy anything.
Check out his college highlights stats.
You think he'd be able to cover you if you went for a
What's
pass?
his college? What's his stats?
I don't know.
Check him out.
I don't think he played much.
I mean, it's okay.
No, I'm just saying to see if you would have blew him up or something. See?
What you mean? It ain't too many linebackers I wouldn't get.
Well, you're looking at one of them. So
Stop it. You had a brother-in-law deal, and you need to stop talking as if you didn't have a deal. Me and you had a deal.
There's no deal.
I don't even know how I let you off the hook.
There's no deal on game day.
Well, we weren't playing each other on game day. We was
So-
playing with each other. Give me some, man.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, it'll never be the same. The Ticket 93.7. It's the Captain Show. I'm with
the Black Shirt
and
Rico.
We're powered
by
Bauer,
Underground,
Bauer,
Infrastructure,
Brand,
Excavator.
Let's go, y'all. It's Tuesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday. I will be calling in, of course, because I'll be on the road. But it'll never be the same, Rico. Don't forget that. Holla at your boy, dog. Go Big Red.
Where's the most convenience to get that big fitness? It's Planet Fitness. Now through July 19th, you can join for just $1 down, $10 a month, with over 2,400 convenient locations worldwide. And get you're a newbie or a gym pro, you belong in the judgment zone. $9 a month, no commitment, cancel anytime. Deal ends Wednesday, July 19th. See Home Club for details.
If you're an electrician, we've got a career for you. It's a career with employer-paid health care and retirement benefits. Join the IBEW Local 265 family and work for one of our NECA contractors. Come to our job fair on August the 3rd from 4 to 8 p.m. at the Holiday Inn, 2500 Tamarind Ridge Road in Southwest Lincoln. For more information, call Mike Murray at 402-875-1034. That's 402-875-1034.
Hey, moms and dads, bring the whole crew to a Salt Dogs baseball game and unleash the fun. Visit Haymarket Park all summer for fireworks Fridays, souvenir Saturdays, Sunday family fun days, and more. With 50 home games, even weekdays can be unforgettable. Planning an event? Make it a home run with group discounts. When you need an outing the whole family will enjoy, unleash the fun with the Salt Dogs. Call 402-474-2255 or visit saltdogs.com for tickets.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beer, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top-shelf liquor to crowd-favorite beer, Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty program to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Shop Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street.
Summertime is in full swing, and it's time to get to work on outdoor projects. Deck City is a great place to start as Lincoln's local source for everything decks. Deck City has everything you need to build the deck of your dreams, from treated lumber to Westbury aluminum railings and TimberTech composite decking. They offer advice from real deck professionals to give you proper guidance to make your project go smoothly. Call them today to schedule an appointment at 402-480-6671. Go online at deckcityne.com or visit their new location just north of 33rd and Cornhusker Highway. Deck City, your local deck experts.
General contractors, business owners, property owners. The success of your business requires doing business with the right people. And the right people when it comes to drywall, acoustical ceilings, and specialty products are at Premier Drywall. Kevin and his crew will give your project the response and attention it deserves. You'll